All right, folks. All right, folks. We're here, and I'm sorry. You don't have any. What's it say? You don't have any brand. I don't want a brand. I want comments. What's wrong with you people?
Didn't seem.
Where all the comments just go, Dish? To
I'm
the
not
F.
sure.
Um, Dish, you should see this thing's funny. Is I'm blinking everywhere.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's going. Don't. Anyways, what's up, people? It's Friday. I missed last week. I worked an absolute shit ton of hours last week. In a 5 day period, I think I worked 72 hours, and
Wow.
I just didn't want to. I just didn't have it in me, so I apologize.
Oh, that's okay, Mikey.
Nothing to apologize. What are you
Uh,
doing? Working two jobs, aren't you, Mike?
What are you guys up to? How was your week? 2 weeks, right? Because Stevie didn't even have one the other day and the other night.
No.
It's been 2 weeks.
If I didn't fall asleep in the recliner, I probably would have.
In Ohio.
If I didn't
What
fall
up?
asleep in the
Stuff
if I
from
didn't fall asleep in the recliner, I probably would have had one Saturday night.
Okay.
But I fell asleep in the recliner, so you know what I mean. It was like,
Yeah.
gripping it, man.
you know what I'm saying.
I know what you're
All right.
saying.
So I'm trying to do all this stuff. Then I got to figure out how to get it out of my, what do you call it, right? When I was erasing all those photos and stuff that I've had in my, and they're stupid photos because I use it at work, right? I got my phone synced to the thing.
Mm-hmm.
So if there's a serial number I can't see, I take a photo of it and I blow it up. You know, because I'm old.
That's
I'm not
a good idea.
I'm not as old as Ohio, but
Yeah.
But anyway, folks. So tonight, the only one we're missing so far, I Gear Grinding, by the way, if you're still out there or if you're eating, I don't know, you're probably eating dinner now by now, but you have an invite here. But we have, she just Shalisa by herself. She didn't write like Stevie's
Yeah,
name.
I'm not really here.
Wow. We'll get to that in a minute, but
Trouble
But
in
they-
paradise, eh?
say hello to Miss Shalisa Shell, the Fatwood Queen.
And
And,
this guy's sitting over here next to her.
And that is Steve beside her.
Okay.
Ooh, wow. No
Sticky
additions.
everybody.
Sticky Steve.
We have right below me. We have Mr. Ohio Wolverine. Where are you going home from work?
Yeah.
Is
Oh,
that
cool.
the moon?
And then of course, I don't know why you're way over there tonight. What are you trying to get away from me?
I don't know what I'm doing way over here.
Oh, this is stupid. There's something going on my computer because when I scroll over you guys, it's a hand like this, not a.
Oh, would you screw up this time?
No, you got to click your mouse thing.
Anyways, say hello to Mr. Showdoors.
Hey, everybody.
Yeah, so I needed to come out, and I haven't seen you guys in a bit.
Right.
So I says, I'm gonna have gotta do it. And I got out early tonight anyway, so not early, but I mean I got out at like probably 8:30 or something.
Oh, wow.
But I used to get out early. It used to be 7:30. Now it's
Yeah.
Early.
oh well. They hired two more. They hired two more guys for the dock. So the 20-year-old says, I can't wait for them to start. So I make them sweep, and I can make them do everything you guys make me do. I says, remember one thing. He says, what? I goes, they're not your age. I go, so you tell a 40-something-year-old man in a certain way to do something, he's going to go tell you this shit in your hat. Just to let you know. I says, well, I have seniority over him. It doesn't matter. Don't say it like a danker. It ain't going to happen. I says, because I have a seniority over you. How's that sound? He goes, "You're not gonna let me win, are you?" I goes, "Absolutely not, ever, never." You know, they're not bad kids.
Seniority don't mean shit when it comes to rank.
Yeah, we don't have rank here. We just have seniority.
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
I know.
You could kind of say you do have rank by age. You know what I mean? Rank of
Yeah.
experience.
He, it's like tonight. We don't split up lots, right? So if I have one pro number with 7 skids on it, you don't split up the 7 skids. You don't put 2 in the front, 3 in the middle, 2 at the tail. You just don't do that. So he decided he wanted to do that. Hey, take it off. What? Listen, when I talk to people that don't say what around me because I'm not quiet,
Right.
I said, so take it off. But Mark, too bad. I don't care. All right, on Kermit. You guys say hello to Kermudge in Alaska.
Hey, Alaska.
Thank you very much.
Hey, Jim.
Very cool channel if you guys want to go check them out. Very cool channel.
There
What'd you say it was? Kermit Munch, Alaska?
Curmudge.
Like curmudgeon.
Right.
Like grumpy.
Inn, Alaska. Once again, didn't start the chat off with a doink. I'm leaving. Wow, Gig Riding. Seriously? You're the class historian. You're gonna leave? And why aren't you on the panel, Gig Riding? Crickets. That's what I got. Crickets. This isn't the old YouTube with the 47-second delay,
Right.
Just saying.
Just saying.
Oh, dear, we don't need that information.
No panties on.
Which one? Just saying? Oh, he's eating supper.
I don't want to picture him with.
What's wrong with that? He's eating supper.
He says he's got no panties on.
Oh.
That's for the private chat.
Yeah.
After chat. Yeah.
What the fuck? You don't answer. Don't say WTF. I sent a link.
I know.
If you look in your Facebook thing.
No, it's a lamp.
Oh.
Ohio, do you have a lamp on your your dope scope there?
Oh, okay. It's a reflection of his dash.
Yeah.
I don't know what. I see the light. I don't know where the hell it's coming from.
I thought you had a moon roof, and that was the moon.
Right up
it's
there
about
in
the
front.
right time.
Yeah, I got one.
It's an orbital thing.
Ah.
What do you call it?
There's some.
You can see stuff at night without having to put your dope scope on.
Well, no, son of a bitch! I didn't even know that was there.
I think it's cool as heck. It looks like you're passing under the moon.
Oh.
Yeah, there's a little light right
now
there.
That we have a little. Hey, now that we have a little time, how do I get the little handprint out of there? Oh, that's gonna drive me bonkers now. I screwed this fucking.
It's on your mouse, man.
Went from an arrow to a hand.
I don't have a mouse. I have fingers. I have fingers on a laptop. I don't have a.
It's called
mouse.
a touchpad, baby.
See? Right, touchpad.
Well, right click then.
Yeah, when I right click, something comes up. Back, forward, reload, save as, print, cast, send to your devices, create a QR code. I don't see QR codes. I saw enough of those tonight. Jesus, I didn't see anything for fucking Michigan tonight. Oh, where?
Did you send Stevie a link?
I most certainly did. He was second. And I can screenshot it and show it to you that I did it.
After you do it,
I'm pretty.
Because I'm not like Dish's best friend.
I mean, I've got a hyperactive mind, and I paid attention to Mike saying he did already gave him a.
Right.
You know? Did I ever tell you? Chewing dots with dentures is not fun.
Oh,
Kind of hard.
Doing what?
dots.
Oh, yeah.
What are you chewing on dots for, anyways? That's just blech.
Because it's sugar.
you need some Mike and I.
Look, I'm not sweet enough. I need all the sugar I can get.
I'm
I
I'm
don't
sitting
have any
here
of those. I don't
sitting,
have
I'm
dots.
sucking on a dum dum.
And Dum Dum.
Gulp them down.
Somebody brought a whole bag of dum dums in and like put them in a bowl, like on the back by our office, by my office.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like every time I walk past that fucking bowl, I grab a dum dum.
Paper stick.
Am I?
I think if you save enough wrappers, you could buy a T-shirt from Ohio.
Buy a what?
If you save enough wrappers, I think
You,
you can get a T-shirt from Dum Dums.
Really?
Yeah.
I had enough when I used to smoke. I had enough Marlboro Miles to get the Marlboro Iron Lung.
I like twisting it off. I like twisting it off and sucking on it.
Yeah. Well, you
I
should
bet you do. I bet you do. Like to twist it off and suck on it. God damn, Mike, you gotta watch what you're saying, man.
Why?
Dum-dums
You
and
fucking-
I'm an honest guy.
wrappers.
I walked to my front. Hey, I walked to my front door. My daughter and my wife are watching Station 19.
Is that new Firefire show?
It's not new, but yeah.
No, it's not. I just seen it tonight for the first time on Hulu or something.
Did you watch the two guys making out?
No, I didn't watch the show at all.
Okay.
So there's two guys making out. That's awesome because I used to work at Station 23, and Station 19 was like our rival. So now I can make fun of the guys I know still work at 19.
Of course, they didn't. My wife says, "Oh, but it's okay for the two lipstick lesbians over here to kiss." I'm like, "Yeah, absolutely. It's more natural." Why is it different? Because it is. Because why can 42 girls go to fucking the bathroom together when it's only a two-seater? I says, you don't see a bunch of guys saying, "Hey, I gotta go to the bathroom. Want to come with me?" You never hear a guy say that ever. You know. Anyways, how about that perch dish?
Yeah, I'm going to the bathroom. Come on, Mike.
What did you say?
He said he's going to the bathroom. You should come with him.
I said, you never hear a guy going, "I'm going to the bathroom. Come on, Mike."
Exactly.
That's a big perch.
You like that perch?
Yeah.
You know, I almost ate that perch.
Yeah.
That's an old picture, but
Okay.
I almost ate that sumbitch.
Is that the only one you caught?
Best tasting fish. Man.
That day, that particular day, remember the video I do with me and my buddy in the boat?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That was that day,
Okay.
and that was the day I was up like fucking 7 fish to his none, and then he must have caught like fucking 7 pickerel in a row. I'm like, you never took it off your line, asshole. You know,
Right.
but no, he was catching gigantic pickerel. And the funny part is,
Hey, I got it.
Go ahead. He's
Go ahead and
fishing.
finish. I'm just going to tell you what happened for me for something.
He's fishing one side of the boat. I'm fishing the other side of the boat. I'm catching giant friggin' jumbo perch, and he's catching giant friggin' pickerel. Go figure.
Right.
What's up, Ohio?
I got a gift card from Cabela's for my birthday.
Oh, nice.
So I was like, I don't know what to get. So I got on their website. I was like, you know what? My son said something about going fishing, and I need to get a new pole, you know? So I got on there, and I found me a Zevco rod and reel combo, you know? A 606. I guess it's a new one, something new. And I'm like, yeah, it's like 20 some bucks. Fuck it, I'll try that. Fucking thing comes in the mail, the box. I open it up, put it together. I didn't even read about it before I ordered it. It's a 6.5 foot pole, and the damn thing's about this big around. It's like white, one of the white fiberglass.
Yep.
I mean, I'm ready to go ocean fishing with this bitch, man. And the reel is like this, man.
I fish with a 7-foot pole.
Dude, it says the little tag on it says the Zepco 606 combo, blah blah blah, whatever the model number is.
Yeah.
Is great for any size freshwater fish found in North America.
Yeah.
It's like the 12 gauge shotgun of fishing poles. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I love fishing with a big pole. Don't you, Dish?
Yes, I do.
You guys got any
It's just
with the ugly stick?
Yeah, I got
Oh
one.
yeah. Yep.
yeah, I have an ugly stick. That's what my other rod is.
Well, they're shorter, right? So you can get in the brush and all that in there. Isn't it shorter?
Yeah.
No, they have longer ones
Dude,
too.
Just what's the
Yeah,
other
I
one
went-
I had? Do you
What's
remember?
I had a little Shakespeare flyweight one. And I was real big into smallmouth fishing for a while, where I lived next to this freshwater creek that was just awesome. And
Cool.
we all bought these smaller flyweight, or featherweight. That's what it was, featherweight. These featherweight rods and reels, and you'd hook a 2 or 3 pound smallmouth. Man, it felt like you were fighting a goddamn gray white shark trying to get that thing in.
I bet.
Oh, that's what
fun.
it is, Dish. I had that Abu Garcia.
Oh, okay.
Abu Garcia, I've had a few of those.
Well, the problem is that we got new ones, me and the kid upstairs. And last year, first day fishing, beautiful friggin' day. It was like 72 degrees. I catch like a friggin' bluegill. And he says, "What did you catch?" I goes, "I got a bluegill." He says, "Let me guess, you're going to take it home and eat it?" I goes, "No." I said, "It's big enough to, but no." And all of a sudden, I look over at him and goes, "Hey, numbnuts, what are you fishing with?" He goes, "A crawler." I said, "You fishing on the bottom?" He said, "Yeah," but he didn't rig anything up, right? So I mean, first of all, there's no current in this lake anyway, so it's not like you're gonna use it's not you're gonna use a what do you call it rig, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I go, "Are you on bottom?" He says, "No, I brought it up a little bit." I said, "Oh, you paying attention at all?" He says, "Why?" His spool is doing this. And I go, "You might want to put some drag in that line, kid." He says,
Yeah.
"What the fuck?" So he's setting the fucking drag off. That now all of a sudden you hear. He starts reeling the thing, man. I said, "Well, it didn't come out of the water." I said, "So and I'm looking. You can see the thing. Well, not see the fish itself, but you could see that it's a decent sized fish, right?"
Mm-hmm.
He gets that thing about 7 foot away from him, 8 feet away from him. And all of a sudden, yeah.
Uh-oh.
The brand new Abu Garcia snapped in half.
Uh-oh.
I go, "Well, the good part about that is," I says, "at least you're going to get a new rod for nothing." "What the
Yeah.
hell am I supposed to do now?" I go, "Do what they did in the old days." He says, "What?" I goes, "Use your hands." He couldn't. He was.
Tie a
he
string to your toe.
Well, the problem is that he was gonna get cut big time because the lines that was caught. We use a 30-pound test, braided, and I says, you're gonna wind up getting stitches or you're gonna lose a finger.
Yeah.
I said, so if you're not gonna use a stick, I gave him a stick. He doesn't want to use a stick. I said, cut the line. He says, "Dude, do you know how much line's out there?" I says, "Well, what are you gonna do?" He tried and tried and tried and he couldn't do it. We couldn't get that fish in.
Oh, wow.
No idea what it is. It's a 30-pound test. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of the biggest fish I ever caught, I was using an open face reel, and it was my first cast. We were standing on this little bridge over like a small pond, and I cast it out, and fucking big ass bird's nest, right? I was like, son of a bitch. I mean, automatic. As soon as I cast it, it happened, and I was like, damn it. And I got like just a rubber worm with like 3 hooks on it, just floating out there, you know. And I'm like trying to untangle it, and I'm like, next thing you know, man, wham, it takes off. I'm like, shit, I just caught one. So I ended up using, I always carry like a flat, the tackle box that like opens up on both sides and it has like a belt clip, just a small thing.
Yeah.
I have one of those. I just start wrapping the line around it to bring it in. And it was like a 4-pound largemouth, about 20 inches.
Nice.
It was a hell, and I didn't do anything. It caught itself. I didn't catch that fish. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's always the way. But I'll give you a little hint on so you don't get a bird's nest anymore.
I don't fish with open face reels anymore.
Hey, just use braided line. It'll never happen again.
Really?
And set your drag. It'll never happen again. Like this.
Right.
Mono. The problem with mono is you got to change it every fucking year. Or every season anyways, right? And it just sucks. The memory to it, though. You know what I mean? It's always, it's terrible. I hate using mono. I used to use mono all the time.
Mm-hmm.
That's funny.
Frustrating.
A Dodge Charger doing 64 and a 65. I wonder if it's stolen.
Probably.
Dude, I mean, that's all they do around here is steal fucking Dodge Chargers. Hyundais and Honda Civics and Dodge Chargers, man.
They had a chase in the next city over from me. Well, I should say the city next to me because I'm not in the city.
Mm-hmm.
And it went pretty close to where I work in a town, the next town over from that. Apparently the state cop was at the bottom of the ramp
Oh
from
no.
one of the highways. Yep. Sitting there waiting for him. The guy come down the street and the fucking state trooper just fucking put his fucking car in drive
Mm-hmm.
and rammed him.
Really?
Yeah, just rammed him. T-boned him. And I'm like, you dumbass. First, here's what I don't understand, right?
Mm-hmm.
You could be on a motorcycle, you can be in a Charger, you can be on any muscle car you got, right? Any car that flies, fucking Porsche, all these cars, all these fucking sports cars that can do fucking 160 miles an hour. You know you're not going to beat
The
the
Motorola.
fucking radio. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but you know what though? It's
You're
like
not gonna
where we're at. Is like people know that Cleveland has a zero chase policy. You're not allowed to chase at all in Cleveland. So they come to like our area, like the suburb, and they'll get to
Right.
they'll get pulled over. Instead of stopping, they just put the hammer down and fucking run, knowing that if they cross into Cleveland from our, from the suburb into Cleveland will make other departments call off the chase. There's no chasing in Cleveland. Cleveland will not chase you. If you commit a fucking crime in Cleveland and they turn their lights on and you take off, they'll just turn their lights off and be like, oh well. They've too many people have died from high speed chases in
Right.
Cleveland that the Democratic people have like said it's okay to commit felonies.
I can see why, but not for nothing. Like this guy says, you got on the radio. Yeah, I guess the way it went was the state trooper was coming down the highway anyways. When we caught it on the radio, he's like, wait a minute, I'm right near there. Or whatever. It wasn't like they were doing like a high speed 80 mile an hour chase down this road or anything. They were just, fuck you. Hey.
You froze, Mikey. Right turn,
Left turn.
left turn.
Don't say it.
No, turn first. Oh.
How bad the wife right now? Dish, am I still here?
Yeah. Just hard to hear.
I know what's going on. You know why? I'm on the wrong. I was on the wrong Wi-Fi.
Oh, okay.
Shalisa and I saw
All right.
a special about the
Jesus Christ.
Shalisa, and you saw what?
We saw a show today about pit maneuvers. Even at 30 miles an hour,
Oh, nice.
you can't keep
Yeah.
control of your vehicle.
There's a chase going on right now. A guy just ran me off the road.
Seriously.
Here he comes. He just blacked out.
Wow.
There they are right there. He passed him. They passed him. He blacked out.
Man, everybody trying to relive Grand Theft Auto Vice City.
You know,
Live it for real.
Remember that movie Escape from New York?
Yeah.
yes.
It's coming to reality near you really soon.
Yeah.
We
Let
had
me,
people pull out in front of us today within 60 seconds. One guy
Really?
come at us on head on to go around this one guy. Other person, it was like shit, man. We're so glad we made it home.
let me see who's been in, who's been out. Where is Stevie and Susie? Where the hell are you?
All they did was pop up once with the WTF, and I thought,
He must be up. He must be up north. Anyways, folks, Miss Shalisa's show is first tonight, and she's obviously in here by herself because she didn't want to put Steve next to her name. But as is the Ever Beautiful Dish Outdoors, obviously is in here with us. Gear Grind 19 joins us tonight. Gear, how are you? Don't forget you have a link if you want. But like I said, for Curmudge in Alaska is listening while they're cooking. So that's kind of cool.
Yep.
It's always a pleasure to see you guys. Love that channel. You guys, you want to see a cool channel? I'm telling you, click on their link, click on their name, and go check out their channel. It's a real cool channel. Like I said, Stevie and Susie were here at 10:12 p.m. It's now 10:33, and I haven't seen them since 10:12. So I don't know if they're up north. Anyways, hey guys, hope things are well.
It is still kind of cold up here. They're probably keeping it rather warm.
no
Thanks, I
shit
can't. There's
today,
a vision.
Jay Watt.
There's a vision I really didn't need to see in my brain. SKS Hugo, how the hell are you, kid? Good to see you. Hope things are well, kid. And for now, that's about it.
Yep. No
But,
Jay.
Here without panties.
Oh, Jay want to say hi later. You know, when we're leaving to go off air, he'll say hi, Dish. You know, because it's Jay Watt. That's how he teases Dish. That's a loud fucking clicker.
Yep.
My wife will call me, and she'll be like driving. She got me on speaker, you know. and she'll take
Oh.
a turn. And I'm like,
Shit, there he is.
shut it off.
Oh God. He came back?
No, the car that they were chasing. I
Yeah.
think that's him. It was in an Audi.
Oh,
Wasn't it any?
No. Dude, I mean, it scared the shit out of me because he didn't have no lights on, and he would
Oh,
he
wow.
came up beside me on the left and was just like, shoo, and cut me off, and I was like, shit. And then I looked in my rearview mirror and I seen the lights coming.
Right as he was talking about.
yeah. On our way home, another incident, the final one before we got home, some lady had gone off the road, two lane road.
Oh yeah, I forgot
She
about
was walking up, and she looked disheveled and startled, like she had just gotten a wreck. And it's around the bend, so the cop probably didn't even see her back there or something. Because I'm just wondering if she was like, well, enough of this mess. Maybe had a couple of drinks and started trying to walk home.
that. We were coming through a pass, down this big hill and around the wetlands and guardrails everywhere.
Yeah.
We saw this lady walking wrong side of the road, just walking. Looked like she was walking away from it almost looked like a cop car with its lights flashing. And then we come around and there's a freaking accident, and he's wondering if she was departing
Well, probably.
the scene.
Yeah, but don't forget, a lot of times people get in an accident and they whack their head, or they get hurt,
Walk.
or they get hurt, right? They don't even know where the hell they are. They're like, shit. They understand they can't drive, but they're like, I gotta go home, and they just start walking.
True.
My kid brother had a broken jaw. He was in a Toyota Corolla, and a tractor trailer and him didn't agree to each other, and broke his jaw, a couple bones in his face, his wrist, bunch of teeth were gone, like a shit ton of teeth were gone. Anyways, he decides, see you later. And somebody grabbed him. He says, sir, you okay? He says, he says, I can't find my cigarettes. I got to find my cigarettes. He's fucking, there's blood going everywhere, right? I can't find my cigarettes. Well, the fire department shows up, and my neighbor's on the fire department. And he's telling my brother, he says, Tony, sit down, just sit at the curb, And he says, he says, will you hang on? I need my smokes. And he finds him in his pocket or whatever. He goes to put the cigarette in his mouth. Well, of course, he's bleeding so much that the cigarette should saturate with blood, right? He's going through like a whole pack of cigarettes trying to.
One up for him, man.
But because he was on Queer Street. He didn't know what the fuck was going on.
Yeah.
I think I would need a cigarette after that too.
No.
I got to quit smoking in this house.
I haven't smoked in my house in a long time.
Oh,
All right, Mikey, I'm home. I don't know if I'm going to get back on or not because I got to get up early in the morning. So I'll see what's going on. I might jump back on, but I'm not promising anything.
Sounds good.
All right, brother. I'll see y'all later.
Sounds like a plan, Stan.
it's going to be so quiet now without Ohio.
Yep.
Not always good.
Rose again.
Oh, no. Say something.
Poor guy.
We can all pretend like we're froze too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Boy, yeah.
My eyes are getting dry. There we go.
Say even his timer was froze, but apparently not. Oh boy.
No, he did that on purpose.
You're gonna try to jump back in?
Yep. Who gets to be under Mike? Don't start that shit.
Yeah, really. Well, I'll be doing it.
I have my night pill sitting off to the side just so I can stay up with you guys at least a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, Dish, we went fatwood hunting last Monday.
Yeah.
Him and Charlie came to join me. I was in the thorns. I mean,
Oh, wow.
I didn't have my machete, so I was just using my saw, just whacking my way through. I didn't realize that those trees down in the thorns actually had big fatwood branches on them.
Oh, wow.
I was so tore up. My hand was bloody. I got all kind. I had to pull this one thorn out with my teeth. I could have swore it was.
Ouch.
Oh no, SKS is doing it too. Stop that shit. I can remove that. I don't want to see that. That'll make damn emoji. Thanks, SKS. There he is.
Well, that's just fucked up. So
Yeah.
I lost my Wi-Fi, and I went in to go into because I have Wi-Fi down here for myself,
Mhm.
and it says it's secured. I'm like, yeah. So I try to connect to it, and it won't let me.
Happen again.
No, he's just thinking
That was
really
me. I
hard.
did that on purpose. No, I did it on purpose. I tried to can't connect to
thinking.
this network.
We thought about pretending like we were froze too when you got back on here.
Shalita was doing a good job.
What's that?
We were trying to act like
What's
we were
that?
frozen.
Yeah, we're frozen. Everybody
Oh,
freeze.
so in other words, you're just going to be mean to me. Okay. I see how it goes.
I was
I
hoping
see how
you'd be back.
I see how you people are.
You people.
Use people.
Use people. You palm knockers.
You guys are your palm knocker.
Tonight.
I'm telling you, this fucking t-shirt material right there.
Yep.
You know? But so let me see. Can I fish tomorrow? I'm probably gonna go fishing tomorrow, but I gotta fish a car first.
Oh, okay.
Then I'll go fishing. I gotta do the lake though. I'm not gonna go to the river because it just rained and
It did here too yesterday all day.
you know what that means.
Be high.
You know? Took up all the fucking what do you call it, the river, so
Yep.
I won't go to the river. Overnight fishing trip tomorrow. Nice.
Oh
Good
man,
for you, kid.
I missed night fishing.
Me too. It's fun.
You know what I just found out about crappie?
What's that?
They're not susceptible to the mercury.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Well, that's good to know.
Wonder
Yeah.
what
So
them so
that's another reason I'm going to eat all the black crappie I can catch.
Yeah.
Other than the big ones. I mean, you know, I throw the big ones back. Oh, no. You were telling me to do it. Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. He said, do eat.
Oh, do eat. I get it now.
You can do it.
You can do it. Well, if I did an overnight fishing trip, it would have to be in Michigan with Dish.
Yeah.
So I've done an overnight fishing trip in a while. A long while. I don't call going to my trailer going fishing overnight fishing trip because that's not, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go find a lake I've never been on in my life and go fish it.
Mm-hmm.
I am gonna try to go for pike all year this time though.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try for pike. Yep. I'm just gonna put those. I might just take them off or just buy new ones. The steel leaders.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just either buy new ones or.
I know that they like spoons in Michigan. That's like do.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They're like what?
Spoon lures.
I'll have to try it.
Yeah.
The tall people sleep longer in bed.
Where'd that come from?
What's that?
Just a random fact, you know. I said tall people sleep longer in bed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because they're longer.
I knew I liked you for a reason.
Right.
People I
Bad
work
dad
with,
jokes. They gotta hate it.
oh, they're okay with it as long as I'm not repeating jokes. They'll tell me too when I'm starting to repeat myself.
Work with a bunch of kids.
Well, when you start to repeat yourself, what usually happens is that if you start answering those questions that you just asked to yourself and out loud, white jacket comes and
That's what they say. Maybe I'm my own best conversationalist. Maybe some of the best conversations I have is with myself.
although
No wonder Rita looks at you like that.
the best part of talking to yourself is you can't talk back to yourself.
Right? Pretty hard to argue.
You know,
You're
Unless-
talking to an ally, you know.
Unless you're
You're a Hitler.
bipolar.
or your Sybil.
Bitch, I don't think that's funny.
What was Sybil's problem? Was she schizophrenic or something? What was she? What was
I don't
Sybil?
know.
Multiple
Just-
personalities, if I recall.
Yeah, yeah, she did. She had like 10 personalities or something.
It's a coping mechanism.
What was that?
I feel for people like that.
I'm schizophrenic and so am I.
Right? Or like when I used to thumb and sometimes you know, a guy pick you up, he'd be like, "You're not an axe murderer, are you?" I go, and I'd say something like, "What are the chances of two serial killers being in the same vehicle?" and they just laugh, you know.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I thumbed everywhere.
I did too back in the day when I was young and healthy.
And you know, even with a fishing rod, you know, because we'd go up to Manning Lake in New Hampshire, you know, from our camp.
Yeah.
And I'd look at my cousin and be like, you know what? I just don't want to walk anymore. He's like, oh, okay. So thumb guy, first pickup truck. Guys, where you going? Crystal Lake. Oh, I'm going that way. He said the road's a little bit bumpy. I says, yeah, we just came up this morning. We know it's bumpy. But thank you. Guys doing about 60 with us in the back of the fucking thing. I'm like, oh my god, we're gonna die. Oh, Jesus Christ, we couldn't even light a cigarette. It was so fucking.
There was a lot of trucks back in the day that smelled like leaky gas.
He's like, how'd you like that ride, guys? I'm like, yeah, thanks. He's like, no problem. But you know, back then you can do that shit.
Right.
I mean, I've hitchhiked as an adult, but
You know, I think it is. It's just the devices that are in our hands now. Before
yeah,
we had internet and all that, the devices in our cars, people had to pay attention to the road
right.
because there was nothing to distract them.
We've been watching a lot of videos about chases and crap like that. And this one guy was watching a movie while he was going down the road and admitted it to the cop.
In a Tesla, he was sitting in the back seat.
Who was a backseat Tesla driver, had it on autopilot.
Takes all kinds, don't it?
Yeah. What's been freaking me out here lately is seeing all those rollover videos and stuff. Is how easy it is that your car can roll over.
Oh yeah. Oh my God, yeah.
I thought, damn, it's like open wheel racing looking at some of these video clips. Some cars will crawl right up your car and flip.
Try to explain
Right.
that to my daughter. I tried to tell her that, especially the SUVs. I said you can't even do this in an SUV at a certain speed because you're just gonna start rolling.
Especially them Broncos back in the 80s and 90s.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They were high centered.
Yep.
Yep.
No, it's weird.
They try to make them all lower now and wider.
I'm gonna say that they're up north. Because he didn't text me or anything. Usually he texts me if he's having a computer problem. But
Well, like I said, it's a little cold up here. They're probably just trying to keep everybody trying to keep each other warm.
yeah. It was raw. It was raw here today, all day. It's warmer now, but the wind was slightly blowing. It was just nasty.
It was a nice day today in the sun. Nice sunny. I don't know about your area, Dish, but it was
Gear.
Yeah, it was nice here too. It was windy though.
nice. Yeah.
Gig riding, how the hell are you?
You having a good?
Absolutely. We absolutely are. Are you having a good
This thing on?
Yep.
Hello?
Hello.
That's
Hello.
it.
You in there?
Was
It's working. Hello?
What is that? Do I even want to know?
A crappy weld on a compressor shell.
Oh, okay.
How do you know it's a crappy one?
By looking at it. There's supposed to be a solid weld to the seam, and that thing's got more holes than.
Let me see. Let me blow this up so I can see what the hell I'm looking at.
more holes than a spaghetti strainer.
Right.
What?
Fuck the rock. I'm tired of this.
Bye, Mikey.
Okay, yeah, I see what you're saying. No, I see what you're saying. That's a what do you call it, Weld? Are you oh Jesus Christ, it's been too many years. You're not using that's what
I'm not.
that's not, go ahead.
I'm not a welder. I work in the shell fab, but I get the they call it a shell after it's rolled or molded or whatever.
Yep.
Then welded. Then I get it.
Well,
I'd start naming off everything I do, but if you don't work around air conditioners or it, you wouldn't understand probably.
well, I work around air conditioners, so
Well, you got
Did not
the
even-
compressor,
yep.
and then you on the outside of the shell, you got the copper tube, the suction tube.
Mm-hmm.
I weld those in. They call it a circle fence. It's kind of like a metal shield. Weld those on.
Now you're doing the bead, you're using a rod?
No,
Tacking
it's all done by machine.
or machine does it?
Yeah.
Because I tried to. I used to when I was in school. I was in a mechanical shop, and I tried to. They were trying to show us how to weld, and I couldn't. With the rod that's like yay long, and
Yeah, arc weld.
arc weld, and I could always stick the metal in the mic because I was always too close.
I can't say I'm a welder. I'm more of a grinder, but it'll hold together even though I got to grind it to make it look good.
Right. That's all. I mean, I can get away with it now, but
You look good here.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm sorry. That was a hint to me.
The reaching up his finger up the nose was him getting nervous.
Well, I'm still trying to get him off, and I can't.
No, that's what he said.
Sorry.
That's the second time tonight, Mikey.
I know.
Yeah, that's what she said.
Why won't it?
Explosive UFO evidence.
Oh,
What
history
the
channel.
fuck? This seriously won't come off.
Uh-oh.
Like, not even joking.
There you go.
Holy cow. I had to change the layout.
Sounds like you need some Blue Chew.
Oh, yeah. I need something, kid. The rock is heated. Fuck the rock.
The Rock has come back to Boston.
No, what's he saying now? Finally, he's come back to the table or whatever the fuck they call him. The shield. Not the shield. What do they call him?
Yeah, and then we got the line, the pallet line. We put the shell on there after we weld on the circle fence. They call it. I described it as a little shield and the tubing. And then we insert the main bearing, the lower bearing, and the bottom plate on the pallet. And the next person does the rotor and rotor shaft, presses them together and puts it on the pallet. Next
Nice.
person puts the counterweights on the rotor shaft assembly, and then we send it to mainline.
Oh, is that on a conveyor?
Assembly line.
Yeah, it's a roller conveyor.
I was always too slow for that. I used to work for a lighting company. I tried to work the lines. Not good.
Up to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay up for a little bit longer.
I'm not allowed to take video at work.
Oh, okay.
They don't even want you taking any kind of pictures.
So that rules out Pornhub. Where do you work?
So
Monkey porn. Monkey porn only.
Get a pair of those obvious huge spy glasses. The side, the eyeglasses got cameras on each side.
Yeah.
if I was going to do that, I might as well use my phone.
Yeah, those fucking compressors that come out of the big AC ones are fucking heavy as fuck.
The ones we do,
The black one's about this tall.
they're,
It's big around.
There he goes
I don't
again.
know how to explain how big
Around.
around black.
Oh, tough.
Dislikes what you're saying.
Right on.
But they're decent size.
Yeah.
They're not the baby ones by any means, but they're not huge commercial ones either. That's a different line.
The compressors I deal with are they're all cast. I mean. Of course, it's full of oil.
I worked on the main line a couple of times. One of the jobs is just putting 2 bolts in the top.
Oh, really?
It's like, can I have something else to do? Well, I need someone here. Okay. I told the boss, I said, I don't know if this job is a reward or a punishment.
Really?
Well, yeah, I mean, if you just
You put the bolts in, then you're looking down the line at the person that, I guess, would it be in front of you or behind you? Before you get the next pallet,
right.
you're like, come on, work a little faster, come on. The first time, the guy was actually fairly quick whenever he'd stay off his cell phone. The second time, this woman was, I probably could have walked around the whole factory one time before she'd send a unit down.
Yeah, that's no problem working an assembly line. When I worked at the lighting company, they had lines, and they wouldn't they put certain people on certain lines, and they finally found their groove, and it was maddening watching them. Every once in a while, they would make me go up and feed them, bring them shit, which means feeding them. I'm just looking down going, fuck that. You are on your feet all day long. You know, it's not like you're sitting in a chair doing it.
They're nice enough to let us sit down for 30 minutes to eat lunch.
Well, that's awful.
If you don't have to spend 30 minutes waiting in line.
Right?
Last 2 days kicked my butt. It was busy. Stop. You think, all right, we're going to get a little break. About 2 minutes, line takes off again. This chat is not brought to you by Vanilla Coke.
It's brought to you by
Pepsi.
Pepsi Cola. Pepsi, no Coke. Oh.
One of the kids I work with, I say kid, he's like 25. Still a kid to me.
You're kidding me.
On a bad habit.
Who did we just lose?
He's back.
How has everybody bringing themselves up here?
I think he just spun.
Did I leave?
Yeah, just spun a little bit.
Magically came back on your own.
Yeah, I bring you in.
Oh, I see that I left now over here on the desktop. But a kid that I work with got me hooked on a bad habit.
What do you got?
Then nicotine patches.
Oh, nice.
But you don't
Patches?
smoke.
Did you say patches or pouches?
Pouches.
They're
Okay.
pouches.
I said patches, but I mean pouches.
No, I know what they were.
But also, whenever you buy a can of them, they're nice enough to give them to you in a seed holder.
Cool. Well,
Wonder how many marigold seeds you can fit in this can.
Should have known it was going there.
They got 15 pouches in each can. For 5 cans was like $18 and some change.
Oh, okay.
Not okay when you go through a can a day though. it's not okay when you wake up in the middle of your sleep and thinking, man, I need a pouch.
Yeah, that's no good.
I don't like how they make your throat feel.
Well, they say nicotine's harder to kick than heroin, and I can believe.
Shalise says that's what she said.
I can go. One day I went until lunchtime without any of them, but once I put one in, I had to put another one in after it was spent.
You're killing Mike over there.
I went 5 hours at work without having to take a cigarette break or anything. If I'm busy, I don't worry about it.
Right.
Yeah, but when you're home or driving down the road,
Yeah.
I can
I'll
be
go
in the
5 hours
hospital
without a
for
cigarette.
minutes and be fine without a cigarette.
Not even when I sleep, because I don't sleep for 5 hours.
The other day I slept 7 hours straight.
Really?
Let me tell you, I woke up feeling the worst I ever felt in a long time.
Uh-oh.
Dang.
You made it back.
I
Yep.
slept last
Just in
Saturday.
time. Hang on, Mikey. Just in time to turn this chat into a food chat.
There you go.
That was coming.
Already
There
had.
you go.
It's already been a food chat.
Yep.
Brought to you by Dots.
We got our cotton candy over here.
True.
There you go. Charlie's got
Wow.
it too.
Pull over. Pull over.
Someone's got a no bulb.
I had to say it.
What the hell was I going to say? God damn it.
It wasn't important.
Always interrupting the host.
I know.
It wasn't that important though.
God damn it. I forget now.
Ben Wombo.
Oh no, Dish, one of the fucking dots went down the wrong hole.
Those
Oh, I was wondering what happened.
Oh. I'm like, son of a bitch.
Flip it.
I bet you want me to, don't you?
Whoa,
Nice.
that's impressive.
The Kershaw Leak.
Cool.
I like the color, kid.
I do too.
I think it's the best color they have. Although there's like a teal blue. Looks pretty cool, but it's not olive.
Right.
The olive green is the best. OD green, whatever the hell you want to call it. You know, same thing, kid. Damn near fucking put myself in the hospital today with Steve was gone, though. For whatever reason, I went like this. So I hit the button, and it went halfway,
Mm-hmm.
and it got stuck like it just did right there. And I went like this to lean it against my leg to fucking, to fold it.
Yeah.
That was a bad mistake.
You use your leg to close your folding knife.
I do it all the time.
I do it occasionally.
Where your biggest vein is, artery.
Yeah, that's why women live longer than you.
Damn near took the femur right out.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it was a good thing my keys were in my pocket. I'm going to tell you that right now. If my keys weren't in my pocket, I'd probably still be at the hospital. I'm like, son of a bitch.
Sunny Beach. Shit.
Welcome back here.
Thank you. It was one of those, what's this button do?
Right.
called the Mikey.
Hey,
I'll tell
Gear,
you
have
what,
you lost some weight, bud?
No, I gained 20 pounds, so
Me,
Really? You look thinner, man. To tell you.
I might have lost a couple of pounds.
I was
I
gonna say,
ain't weighed myself.
well, when you did you did a video I watched, and man, what were you doing? Oh shit! What the hell was that? Can't get okay. You didn't see it because I got my camera off. My shade just fell off my light right on top of my head, and it got a lot brighter in here.
Did you watch my knife video on the Kershaw leak?
No, I haven't. It was you were at a store or something. You were standing there. Might have been a short. Did you do a short at a store or business or something?
I've done some shorts. Don't usually wear shorts, but I've done some shorts that were short.
I think you
Not
should
short.
start shorts just to keep compete with TikTok.
Speaking of TikTok,
Just send them home. Time to go home there, boy.
Mikey's buddy has like at least 5 different TikTok channels, maybe even more.
Oh, Philly?
Yeah.
Does he really? What I know is FLH.
Oh, here it is. The
Yeah.
beer pong.
Oh, the mini golf.
Yeah,
Beer pong.
Yeah.
Golf.
I knew I seen something.
That's a fun little course. They had the beer pong for the tee. Whenever it goes in the cup, it comes out under the table, lands on the course. They had another one, frisbee golf or disc golf, whatever they call it. If you, from wherever you make it into the basket with 3 tries, you get a putt from there. And we went off whichever foot is furthest from the hole. So I made sure I put both my feet right there on the edge of the hole. Threw the first one, and it went about 3 inches to the left. That's what she said. But anyways, the second one I made. So the third one, I just gave it to the next person. And anyways, I set my ball down and hit it right in the hole. That's one.
That's one.
So my old lady and kids thought they would try it too, and none of them made it.
Mhm.
I told them go ahead and try again, but scoot up a little bit closer. They was all mad.
I haven't done anything like that in a while.
I'm like, you can't beat the mini golf champion. Then the next hole, they got it in like 3, and it took me like 6 shots. And they was giving me crap. I'm like, wait till we add the scores up. Well, I wasn't the champion of the 18 hole, but close.
You got to show them for a minute.
But it's a fun little indoor course. It was $60 for 4 of us.
That's not bad.
Little bit expensive, but still, it was right here in town. I didn't have to drive 45 minutes away. It's supporting local business.
Right.
Oh, and their
Exactly.
$2 can of soda,
Pepsi?
which I think he drank Dr. Pepper.
Speaking of
What's this
$2
hot?
cans of soda.
I'm trying to
That's
remember
a
the
good.
name of Oh, it was a fucking. They used to have this at one of the miniature golf places we used to go all the time. The one hole I could never do. Probably still can't do it as an adult, but it's a what do you call it? Dutch the windmills,
What's out?
right?
Mm-hmm.
Got a baby tail.
So you have to put it to where the door of the windmill is, okay?
Really?
But now, obviously, don't forget that the blades of the what do you call it are going by too. You know what I mean? Like the old Dutch windmills that have the 4 blades on them, you know?
Yeah.
Well, the problem is that when you go to do it, then they'll push this guy out of the door, like the owner. So your ball's never going in that fucking thing. Ever. I don't give a fuck who you are. So you know what I usually do? I usually just fucking rear off and drive that thing right into the fucking house on purpose. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The thing's bouncing all over. Oh my god. Because I get frustrated.
Yeah, I would too.
Trev, how are you, buddy? Good to see you. Yeah, so I just get frustrated. I fucking got mad one night. We were up at Alton Bay in New Hampshire. I bounced my golf ball off the pavement, took my putter, swung at it, first shot dish, first one.
Yeah.
Boom! Right into the fucking bay across the street. The whole night. My brother's like, you got lucky you didn't take somebody's fucking head clean off their shoulders. Oh, there's people crossing the street, eating ice cream, fucking doing everything, driving.
Yeah.
He goes, you are so fucking lucky you got that thing in the air.
Ooh, blueberry donuts. Nummy.
Had one this morning.
Tasty cake.
God damn.
Hey, anytime there's a donut in a bag and like that, it ain't a real donut. That's processed shit.
Some pretzels go along with that.
Oh, that's cool. Trev, happy anniversary.
Wow. He's been with her a whole year now?
Yep.
Well, that went fast.
Man.
Yep. See, I can always remember, you know why? Because I went back to my job and he just started to go out with her.
Okay.
Is she still gonna let you go fishing and hunting?
Oh, Trevor?
Yeah. Hey, Trevor.
Oh, no, Trevor, yeah. Oh, my God, yeah. Trevor,
And the loo.
I bought a pair of tennis shoes
why?
and they showed up today.
Hi, Emily.
Pissed my wife off because she just bought me a pair for my birthday. So then she's like, what's going on? Why are you buying these old shoes? Because I got like the old lights, and then she got me the Converse Weapons, and then I bought the Jordan 1s, had them shipped today. And she's like, why are you buying these shoes that you had when you were back in high school? She's like, are you going through a midlife crisis or something? And like collecting Star Wars stuff and buying old, like not old, but retro tennis shoes from like your youth. I'm like, what if I am? It's better than me
going through menopause.
Well, it's better me to buy a fucking pair of $80 tennis shoes than it is for me to go buy a Corvette and find a new wife.
Right.
Trade her in on an 18-year-old or something.
Hey, Emily, that's cool that you like to fish and that. That's what we're all here about. We all love the outdoors here.
Cool gear.
No, we don't. I like the air condition.
Yeah, except for Ohio.
Hey, dude.
Ohio doesn't like the outdoors.
I like the outdoors.
The rest of us do.
I don't like when someone says, hey, let's go camping. I know a good spot. There's a river and there's some woods. Well, dude, it's going to be like 96 degrees this weekend. It's okay. There's a river. We can go swimming and everything. And then you get out there. There's not one fucking tree in sight. It's nothing but an open field of dust. And the creek is dry.
Oh, no.
Yeah. my damn dog. I took my dog with me, and he almost died because he got so damn overheated and shit. That was a long time ago. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but my dog just passed away.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
Sorry
Eli.
about that. Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. Really hurt my kids the worst, though, man. That was their
I
dog.
bet.
Yeah.
It was rough. We were rushing him to the 24-hour like emergency vet, and he was like hanging in there. We pulled in the fucking parking lot, and you had like the sliding doors.
Hmm.
And I went to the first sliding door, and you got to push a button in the middle of the night, because they're going to come open the door for you. And he seized up and took his last breath before they could come out to the car.
Oh,
Crazy. He had a bunch of fluid, like he must have had a tumor in his stomach or something, because he just collapsed out of nowhere and just fell, and was like, "What the fuck?" And he wouldn't get up, and he was having trouble breathing. He obviously had like a cancerous tumor or something we didn't know about, but his abdominal, his lungs, and his heart area all filled up with fluid.
Oh, that sucks.
Trevor says that Tammy likes fishing more than he does.
Mm.
Trev, fishing's awesome, bro.
That's awesome, Trevor.
I'm not a tournament guy, Trev. I just like to go, just to go. You know what I mean?
Mine don't like fishing. She likes catching. If she ain't catching within 30 minutes, she's done.
Right.
Right.
Well, that's how my son is. My son, when I was trying to get him to go when he was a kid, Dad, take me fishing. I'm like, okay. My wife's like, what's the matter? I go, nothing. I says, he ain't gonna be with me more than 5 minutes. She said, no, he'll be with you all night. I says, trust me when I tell you, he ain't. Sure as fuck. My nieces and nephews all come down and we're out fishing. Dad, there's the kids. Bring me in. I wasn't out on the boat for 5 minutes.
Wow.
Not 5 minutes. We took him on, my father took him. He says, hey, can I take Jonathan deep sea fishing? I'm like, yep. He says, you're going to get sick. I said, it doesn't matter. If he does, he'll puke. He'll be right. He's one of those people that can puke and be like, hey, let's do that again. So I said, don't worry about it. Just let him Ralph. If he Ralph's. He's like, okay. Fish for about 3 minutes. Cost my father $60 for the kids to fish for 3 minutes.
Wow.
My father says to me, he's like, he doesn't like to fish? I goes, no. He said, you think you might have wanted to tell me that?
Didn't you?
You think you might want to have told me that before I fucking...
You tried, didn't you?
Trev, you're too much of a romantic kid. Well, good for
Yeah.
you, bro. That's pretty funny. Your anniversary is Monday. Mine is Tuesday. If Tuesday's the 19th, mine's the 19th.
Tuesday is the 19th.
That's my anniversary.
I
Married.
can't wait till Sunday. I'm gonna fix some grub.
Yeah, been married for 19, but with her for almost 21. Known her for too long.
The 19th. That's a good number.
Yep.
Known her for 40. How old am I? 57. Well, I'll be 57 in September. So, man,
Damn, you're old.
It's a long time.
I don't know. 42 years, I think. Yeah, 42 years I've known her. Long enough for me.
I'm going to send her a message and have her to ask you how long has it been together.
Married 19 years.
And then he finds out it's 20.
No, it's 19. You know how I know that? My daughter's 19.
That math don't add up.
Wedding.
Nope, it don't. Nope, it don't. She was born in December. We were married in March.
Mhm.
Yeah.
We were married in October, and exactly, I don't know. She got pregnant as soon as she said "I do,"
Mhm.
and then the oldest was born in July. So,
Yeah, my wife's a July baby, too. Too fucking hot to have a birthday in July. Fuck that. My grandma's birthday was in July.
Mine's in July.
Dishes is in July.
dude, I just had mine, so
Right.
mine's in March. But the thing is, when I was a kid, I used to get like camping gear and stuff like that for my
Right.
birthday, and we'd camp out like on my birthday, me and my buddies and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It used to be a lot warmer in March than it is now.
See, it's different. When I was growing up, it was fucking cold as fuck out here in March.
Or maybe we were just tougher when we were kids. When now we're older, we're fucking getting
I
weak.
think you were just tougher.
No, it was fucking chilly. We always had snow on the ground when I was a kid in March. Always.
Well, it was 62 degrees when I went to work this afternoon,
Yeah.
and when I come home, it's 36. That's a pretty big drop in
Yeah.
in a few hours. Because I didn't even wear a coat. I was like, oh man, it's nice out. I didn't wear a coat, and then when I left work, I was like, Jesus Christ, it's cold. My windows were all iced over and shit.
Right on, Trev. Right on, Trev. Frozen peas for a weekend. Right? Frozen
Yeah.
peas and frozen corn.
Right.
Sit in the recliner.
Anybody
Honey,
else
what?
just see something
Way
run
too bad.
behind Steve there?
Steve's not here, just Lisa.
No, there's Shalisa, but something just went behind him.
No, you're not listening.
No,
Steve's not here, just Salisha.
Oh.
Shalisa. If you see the little name box, she didn't add him to the name box.
So just pretend he's not here then. Oh, there. Okay.
Exactly.
That's her. God damn it. She got me. I jumped. I was like, it's like I thought I was a kid. I was like, there's a little kid.
It was a kid.
It was my.
Was it?
Yeah, you weren't crazy.
See, thanks for telling me. Man, you guys could have fucked with me for a long time.
See, I would have fucked with you for fucking hours on end.
Like, I swear to God, I seen something run past there. It looked like a kid.
Hey, Rita,
Yeah,
stop
they must,
working my computer.
Stevie and Susie must be up north.
No, he sent me a message. He's just didn't feel like talking to you this time.
Yeah. Well, that's okay too.
He said something about, the fish you catch don't count because they're in ponds, and all you talk about is ice fishing and driving trucks and stuff like that. He don't talk about anything interesting.
I can't ice fish now, anyways.
Well, I mean,
And I don't fish on a. I do fish ponds and lakes, but on that short I did. I was on a river.
no, I called him the other night and he didn't answer. So he must be pissed at all of us,
Okay,
or he's busy. I don't know. I'm
He's
just
probably-
making shit up.
he's probably up north.
He's probably just pissed at you.
This time.
Like the old saying goes, I told my boss this last week. Better be pissed off than pissed on.
I'm gonna get a headbutt from Rita.
Hey, gunpowder.
You
Hey,
know.
gunpowder.
Hey, beautiful.
What's up?
Yeah, Trev, it's all over.
I'll poke your head in here and say
Fresh
hi.
water. Fresh water from here. Fresh water from here on out. I mean,
Hey, what's up?
Not much.
How you doing?
That's my son, Gear, with long hair. It wasn't a girl.
Oh, I was
God.
talking with
Step
Gunpowder
back.
Beauty.
Oh, okay. My bad. I thought you were trying to hit on my son. How you doing?
No, I ain't being a Skywarp.
Sky's warp.
Are you
You
going
should
someplace?
unblock him, Mike.
No, I shouldn't.
Back there.
Good night, Charlie.
Good night, Charlie.
Good night. Stick your arm between there and wave.
Sorry,
Oh, you wanted me to send Skywarp a link? Okay, I can do that.
If you send Skywarp a link, I'll kick you both out.
Hey, Light.
He's no
Light.
longer, he's
Thank
no
you.
longer he's no longer invited here.
Everybody has a bad habit of when they come down here, they go upstairs, they flip the fucking lights off on me. So
Oh
if I
wow.
turn this light off, I can't see to get upstairs.
You know they do that on purpose.
Yeah, they do.
Roma Maters.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta mute because I'm playing music.
What are you playing?
Yeah, that's
Shinedown?
I love striper fishing. Hey Trev, try a white spinnerbait when you go. White spinnerbaits will work for big time for a fucking.
No, there's these young kids, man. They're all like 15, 16 years old, and they're on Instagram, and they're very talented, and they do a bunch of covers and stuff. And then like people started sending me their videos, like, "What do you think about these kids?" You know, I'm like, "Damn, they're good." Well, they're coming to this summer. They're coming to my area for like a free concert. So we're like, "Fuck yeah, we'll go see them, support them." You know.
Right.
Ohio, you're watching the store behave.
What? I know I'm watching this,
No, you're in charge of the store. Behave.
but I'm watching this.
Don't get me fucking kicked off. What's the matter with you?
Oh dang!
Jesus, Ohio.
They didn't show anything.
You're young for that.
Dish.
Yeah.
I'm in charge. Dish is in charge now.
You think?
No, this might have worse. Upside down jokes are okay.
White, pink, or green sand eels work amazing here. Oh, that's cool. All right, I'll be back.
Alrighty. Sand eels. I'll have to look that one up.
Oh, that old guy on Filthy Riches. You guys remember that reality TV show, Filthy Riches? They had the old guy that made the weir in the river and caught those eels. And then there was these other guys that collected burls out in California. Then what's that one guy, Chris Matherly, with his mushrooms? And then the other guys that would find ginseng. I don't know.
Okay.
So eels made me remember that show.
I remember the ginseng thing, but that was all fake.
Yeah, it's a lot of drama, very dramatized. I tell you what, if this weather keeps up, we'll have a record morel mushroom season.
Are you talking about Appalachian Outlaws?
Maybe that's probably what it was.
Or
Oh,
Appalachian, however you say it?
I'm talking about Filthy Riches. It was Nat Geo or Discovery.
Cool, Gunpowder.
Tomato, squash, cucumbers. I could go without the cucumbers unless you made them into pickles. Yeah, I wish I could try some of them eels. That guy had smoked eels. People come right in the store.
Oh wow.
I've been watching a lot of home improvement videos, like this girl that cleans off her
here we go.
patio.
Upside down jugs, or this one's got pasties. Okay.
No, man, it won't work. She's cleaning her patio off.
With the yoga pants on.
Yeah, I mean, she's got a nice hose though.
Pantyhose.
It's got a lot of got good water pressure.
Too hot.
Oh,
Want to touch
now
the
she's using a leaf.
Ow.
This is the leaf. She's using a leaf blower to blow the leaves. Man, work, damn it.
Man, when they started coming out with those up the butt crack yoga pants, I stopped going to the gym.
Yeah, that's why I stopped going to the gym too. I woke
Better.
up the other day and was like, shit, I set my alarm to go work out, and then it didn't go off, and I was like, oh my God, I can't believe I missed the gym. That makes like 12 years in a row now that I've missed going to the gym.
You're going to the wrong gym, man. I love going to the gym. Planet Fitness, anyways.
I like going to the gym too. To the gas station, right to the Slim Jims.
Right
There
to the
you
Slim Jims. Right to the Slim Jims.
Got to get the mild ones though, not the original.
You can't forget the peppers and onions, Gunpowder Beauty. I love me some sweet peppers. We made some pretty good breakfast burritos a couple mornings ago.
Cool.
I do like myself a good breakfast burrito.
Did they have pork in them?
Sausage.
There you guys go. It's just for you guys.
Turn it to the left or right just a tad bit.
There we go.
That's the whole boob.
Peter.
Damn it, let me get it going here.
There you go.
It's
Peter Griffin.
Peter's side.
For those who like my posts.
Rita's so fat I could hear her running up the stairs. Gunk.
Forgot to grab onions and peppers. The heck with vegetables, grow flowers. Grow some marigolds.
Oh my God.
Want to smell?
Smell your flower.
Come on, Gear. Get some pollen on your chin.
Smells like boiled eggs, asparagus, Brussels sprout.
Where'd Mike
We-
run up to? See,
Probably
so-
smoke.
unless you got technical difficulties again.
No, he usually does that to have a quick smoke break.
Oh,
I used to do the same on this chat, go outside and smoke. And
He
I,
probably went out to his car and started it up so he could smoke in the heat.
Mhm. Yep.
I think he used to do that or done that one time, didn't he?
I think so.
Especially when it's cold out.
Baby, it's cold outside.
Hey, you can't sing that. It's offensive. About rape. Rape
Pussies.
culture. Me too. Hashtag me too.
The kids don't eat flowers, Gear. Wow,
That
nice.
was a birdie.
Now you got me wanting to get out all my pretty bulbs. I got them all in the fridge. I've even got asparagus bulbs.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Anybody get any of that major storms last night?
Hollyhocks. No, but I saw in the news they were pretty bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were. There's quite a few here in Ohio tornadoes.
Ours was a week and a half ago, went right over us.
sick of it all.
Anyone, does anyone recognize that?
I do not.
It's a group.
You could have gave
Okay.
it a second.
New York Hardcore.
Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Just got a phone call.
New York Hardcore.
Yeah. Scratch the Surface is one of their most popular songs.
Hmm.
Can you guess what she's talking about?
Talking to Steve, I bet.
Oh,
Talking to Mikey.
What Mikey want?
He said give him about 30 minutes. He had to go somewhere with his daughter.
Oh,
Oh no, fuck that. We're turning this chat in. This is a gun chat.
Gare, do you have a flower garden?
he has everything garden, honey.
Hey, Stevie.
Do you have a flower garden?
What? Stevie shows up,
Right now, I
and
don't
now Mike's
have.
not here, so he can't bring him up.
You do whatever you want.
Right now, the only thing I have growing outside
Yeah.
is peonies, or some weird people call them peonies.
Yep.
They're starting to pop up. They're anywhere from like 2 inches to like 6 inches, which is a little bit early. We're supposed to get a freeze Sunday night, so hopefully that don't ruin them.
Yeah.
That didn't.
Then we have some hyacinths, however you say them.
Yep.
They've already bloomed and they're already on their way out.
If I notice if we go visiting somewhere and somebody's got a flower garden out back, I disappear just to walk around there and just smell it. It's the aroma of the flowers. It's just beautiful.
Oh, yeah. Jersey Giants. I grew those before.
Asparagus. And that's the root, right?
Yep.
Yep.
On the roots, just from what I've learned, you're not supposed to eat them the first year. Technically, you can pick a couple here and there and eat them, but you're supposed to let them grow up and go to seed,
Seed out.
and then eat them the second year. But if you grow them from seeds, the third year.
Yeah.
So is that Boba Fett helmet you had down there, Ohio?
3
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's a Boba Fett helmet.
Because didn't they end up having a whole bunch of other bounty hunters throughout the series when Disney bought it?
Yeah, there's a bunch of bounty hunters, but like Boba Fett. Then you got like the Mandalorians and all the because there's a planet called the Mandalore or whatever. But no, he's always been like my favorite character. So,
Was
and then
and Jenga?
there's a Boba Fett up here. I don't know if you can see him. See him up there?
Yep.
And there's my
No.
see the rat.
What is it?
No.
My rat.
Oh, okay. Yep. The rat's
No,
still there.
Gear. No Fiskars. Fiskars bad, man. Take it back. Oh God, he's bringing out the lightsaber. Oh
I
shit,
challenge
he
you
did.
to a duel, Jedi.
I don't have any of my lightsabers down here. Oh wait, hang on. Let's see.
Oh no, here he goes.
Mike's gonna come back like, what in the hell's going
Oh
on?
no,
here?
Mike's on the road. He'll be back in a half hour. Oh, what
Really?
does Gear have this time?
Oh, that's cool. Burpee's good. I'm sure their seedlings, their cedar thing.
Herpes?
Burpee, yeah, burpee seeds are good.
36 seed,
I know, right?
pop out reasonable starting tray.
Cool.
Reckon it's about time to start some maters. Mhm.
Yeah. Peppers too, eh?
So that's what I'm.
Peppers.
the fuck?
What the?
You got this from my son-in-law.
There you go, Ohio.
I see yours is bigger than mine. See, mine's short.
Yours is brighter. When
Looks like yours is fat and stubby.
I was a kid, ours were just a plain hollow tube. So when you swing it, it made the sound.
It had the whistle on the end.
No, just to open.
Yeah, it was almost like a cross, and it was like woo woo woo.
Pay more attention than I do.
Stevie.
Oh, this is a lamp. This is my lamp that I usually have down here.
Oh, that's cool.
Perkies, pasties.
Mine was a cedar stick.
Oh,
The very first one I got was like a laser sword or something. It wasn't even like Star Wars merchandise. It was like a knockoff, but it
Yeah.
was a white plastic sword that was just one piece. But if you put it under the light and turn the lights off, it glows in the dark. That was the first thing I had. And everyone thought that was badass, when you're like 5 years old.
Right.
when kids were real. SD Mountain Man, Fatwood Friday. With 10 minutes to spare. Almost 15.
Did Ohio see your little light there that you had earlier, dear? He said, pull over. Whoop, whoop.
Oh, yeah, the blue bulb or whatever.
Yeah, okay.
What was that thing? I saw him dangling, and I'm like, is that one of those truck nuts? It's just only one.
No.
I'm just kidding.
We pause this broadcast to bring you this ad for this weather radio. It's that time of the year. If you shop on hallofryan.no.
It's got the flashlight and the wind-up thing.
Ah, nice.
Just a battery operated light bulb. Hang it up wherever you want. Hold it. Set it on your desk.
That'd be good for camping so you don't burn your tent down.
That's what I'm thinking.
Or under the
Yeah.
blankets.
Why do you need a light under the blankets?
To read a comic book.
You like to see what you're doing?
Got to light up the Y. Go see.
I thought we were
I'll stop.
talking about lightsabers.
I'm a tracking dog. I can sniff it from a mile away.
Hey, see, Steve and Susie's homestead. I wasn't you just don't know how to have fun, man.
They were keeping each other warm.
Some people know how to have fun. Right on.
Girls just
If you get-
want to
if-
have
are they-
fun.
Are they going to come up once Mikey gets back?
I don't know. I hope so.
There's this thing with StreamYard now where he could make one of you all admin to where you could let people up.
Oh, yeah, that'd be great. You think Mike will ever figure out how to do that shit? Steve would know how to do it and then show Mikey how to do it, and then Mikey will still forget, and Steve had to show him more times.
I heard someone tell someone how to do it, but I wasn't really paying attention to it because I was probably eating at the time.
Yeah.
How
Yeah,
comes there?
I kind of miss the old days of Google where they just would pop up and you don't know what you're going to get. It could be your
Right.
friend. It could be somebody with porn. It could be anything.
How come nobody does chats at 4 or 5 in the morning?
I don't know. Because those people aren't around anymore, man. I don't know.
Geez, Stevie. Girlfriend turned on the lights and I was licking the dog. I missed that dog, he says.
I missed that dog.
What you got?
Gerber, cool.
Ooh, another Gerber.
I like knives.
Yeah.
That's what my machete is. It's a Gerber.
Machete.
Yeah. I looked everywhere for that thing. Finally found it. You right, Gunpowder Beauty? Face palm.
Funyuns, yummy.
Mm.
Thank you.
That was as bad as throwing popcorn at you.
It went
Right.
right between the TV screen and the speaker. There's just one little slot and it went boing. Ooh, yummy.
Okay, so,
Ooh, Cheetos, puffs.
Why did-
oh, they're not. Okay.
What?
My son is addicted to queso.
Yeah, why did you buy another bag of those foot smelling
Because
chips?
he wanted them.
Aw.
They got queso, but it smells like
Ooh, crunchy too.
There's more than one thing that smells like fucking rotten feet. My son buys a bag of some type of chips, and I swear to God, they smell like fucking sweaty ass rotten feet.
I swear to
Sun
God,
chips.
coming home. I picked my son up. He wanted a bag of those goddamn things, and he was in the back seat munching on them. And I'm thinking, man, is my shoe starting to smell? He's got that old shoe. Like, what? I turn and look, and that's him. He's got the orange fingers and everything. It's just.
I know there's something like there's a white cheddar something, and it smells like fucking rotten feet.
Yeah.
My wife likes some type of seasoning for like tacos, and like as soon as you put it in the meat and stir it up for like the first 5 minutes, it smells like fucking BO to me.
Oh, it's cumin, I bet.
I'm gonna say
Is that
that.
what it is? Oh my
Yeah.
God!
Ortego.
Was dish?
Just like
What's that?
damn.
What did you say it was?
I said the cumin.
Cumin. Okay.
Cumin.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably what it is.
Show me 3 inches on a tape measure.
You see that video?
Seen a bunch of them.
There's a video that this girl had a tape measure and was talking about male size. You know, you can go from barely there to you don't care about your life anymore. You know how big some guys are.
I remember there's one where she pulls it up and she's like, some women say they got to have 6 to 8 inches, or is that? And she's like, I don't think they realize how big that actually is. And she's like, there's no way. And she's doing a measurement like that's going up in me. She's like, there's not that much room. Or the kid that measures the snow. He's like, it's been snowing all night. Let's see how much it is. And he's like, oh my God, it's a lot of snow. And he puts a tape measure in there. It's like 3.5 inches. It's like 3.5 inches. That's a lot, right, ladies? Like, he's like, that's above average, right? You know, he's like, oh, never mind. You know,
Is that the funny one that does the weather? Something McDonald?
I'm not
think-
sure, man. There's so many fucking videos on the internet that I come across. My thing now is that Rodney Douglas Norman or something.
Yeah, I follow
Like
him.
the old hippie dude with the hair everywhere. He's like, hey, don't let people tell you can't do something. You can do whatever you want. Just, just go out and do it. You don't need permission. You know? He's just like,
He's like a half bubble up, but he's cool.
yeah, he does some funny shit, man.
He's
Hey,
an inspiring
just
dude.
to let you know, you're pretty awesome, and I want you to go out and have a good day. You know.
Yep.
Oh, that older guy that you share, Ohio, he's
Yeah.
hilarious. Yeah.
He was talking politics one time. He's like, some people come and said, no, you can't do that. And other people was like, oh, no, you shouldn't do that. And then these other groups was like, go ahead, do that. And then no, you shouldn't do that. And it just went on back and forth forever. And he's like, and then they decided it was okay if they wanted to do this, but they couldn't do that. And he was like, so I just remember who you're voting for if they want to do what you want them to do or whatever. It's like let's do a burnout, fucking doped up hippie, you know. Somebody's lost, like they only got like 2 brain cells left. That's
Yeah.
what he reminds you of.
But he's one of those guys that you wouldn't mind talking to for at least 5 minutes anyway. On
You know,
Sunday.
but you know that's probably just a big act, and he's probably, you know, first thing he does is he probably messes his hair all up, messes his fucking beard all up,
Yeah.
and then gets into character.
He's been at it for quite a while.
You never
Yeah.
know. See a chick.
Yeah.
So,
First
have you
met-
guys seen any of this shit going on down in Haiti?
Oh yeah, total anarchy.
No.
Yeah.
There's like fucking some cannibal gangs with a leader named Barbecue. I mean, you couldn't write a better script. You know what I'm saying?
With a leader named Barbecue.
Yeah, their
Who's
leader's named
funding the
Barbecue.
gang? Clintons.
We got a neighbor
Yeah,
named
because
Quake.
they're probably sick and tired of the fucking Clintons going over there and raking them over the
Oh,
coals.
that's right. The
they're
Clintons
saying-
love Haiti.
So they're saying, you know, just keep that bitch out of here, man.
Well, they raised billions of dollars for Haiti for the earthquake and stuff, and then people never seen a dime.
Yeah. It's par for the course, man.
But Chelsea Clinton sure did have a nice wedding.
Right.
Hey, you know, if you get a blowjob from Chelsea Clinton, it counts as anal sex because she's so ugly.
Oh, poor Chelsea.
Thought you was gonna say because she has butterface.
Butterface. Oh, hey, Mike's not here. I can tell a joke. What's the difference between Woody and from Toy Story and a priest?
Oh, I've heard this one before.
Woody goes limp when a kid walks in the room.
That's so sick.
Gee. Mike's going to come back, and there's not going to be anybody on the chat board because you ran everybody off, Ohio.
Yeah.
I'm not running anybody off. Anybody runs anybody off of Mike's chat, it's Mike talking about fucking ice fishing.
11 folks out there now. Thank you for coming
See?
out tonight.
11. There were, when he was on the panel, it was only like 6. So
He's moving on up.
right.
Even look.
Is Mike going to remember that he has a chat going when he gets back home, or is he going to sit down on the couch and funk out?
Just keep him off the recliner and we'll be okay.
Uh-oh, Steve's trying to steal everybody's.
Come on, everybody.
Everybody,
Oh, man, that would be so funny.
What's he doing? What'd he say?
He said there's a live on my channel.
We should do it. We should go live on Steve's channel. We should.
Oh, my God.
I tell you what,
There'd only be SKS in the chat.
you ain't got the balls to do that.
Man,
I think he'd like it even more if you done a live Ohio.
I triple dog dare you.
he'd never talk to you guys again.
You know what? You know who should do it? Fucking Dish do a lot.
Do it, Stevie. Do it. SKS.
Yes.
Yeah.
Be like, I waited in the fucking basement for 30 fucking minutes, so I started my own chat.
Dish didn't say anything.
Right, yeah.
Why didn't you say anything?
Nobody warned me that whenever I got a bearded dragon, it was going to eat several dozens worth of crickets in a week.
Oh, yeah, man, they're pigs.
Oh, dude.
Otter says triple
Did-
dog for you.
Did I ever tell you the story about the fire belly toads that my friend bought my boys? When they were like 7 and 5 for their birthday. He buys them these 2 fire belly toads, and they're in this little tiny box, you know, like a little terrarium thing or whatever they're called, with a little thing for water and some frog bite foods. And I'm like, it's like 3 days, and I'm like, these fucking things aren't eating this food. So I'm like, what the fuck? So I'd like, what kind of frogs are these? And I'm like, looking them up. I'm like, those aren't frogs at all. They're fire belly toads. And it's like, they don't eat frog bite food. They eat live crickets. And I'm like, shit. And they need a bigger tank. And they need a warming rock. And they need a light. And they need a flowing water. And they need, dude, I was like, son of a bitch. It cost me like $400 to get these damn, you know, toads in a proper habitat.
Right.
But I mean, we've had them for years. I mean, we've had those damn things for years. But I told him, I said, man, if you ever have a kid, I'm gonna buy your kid a fucking bird in a box, and that's it. You're going to have to go out and buy the cage and everything else.
In a box, and that's it.
By
You bring a bird home in a little box if you already have a cage.
Oh,
They put a bird in a little tiny box.
poor Budgie.
buy them a turtle. Those things live 80 to 100 years.
Right. Well, you know what? I went to this pet store to buy a turtle and came home with a fucking Jack Russell Terrier. So that plan backfired.
If you're interested in buying reptiles, someone into reptiles won't recommend them, but if you have any nearby reptile expo shows,
Yeah.
we had one. That's where we bought our bearded dragon.
My son wants a snake bad, and I'm like, ugh, I hate fucking snakes. But I think I might, you know, if he wants to get maybe a corn snake, because I heard those aren't too hard to take care of.
If you want a blood python, I might be able to hook you up.
Well, you just said 2 fucking words that I don't like, is blood and python. So no,
Right.
We did.
By the
I
way,
don't want
if you
something
ever
that's gonna, you know, eat one of my family members in 10 years. You know, I want something that's only going to get this big. I was trying to get him to get a worm and just call it a snake. Bought him a whole dozen of night crawlers, and he don't believe me that they're snakes.
Tape them together.
I know somebody that used to grow worms and raise worms. Who the fuck was that? Somebody used to have it set up and everything.
A couple summers ago, I was taking a walk and I picked up a baby garter snake, and a neighbor kid was playing out front. Man, he was like 6 or 7. Gave it to him, man. That was the happiest kid I ever seen. Oh, thank you.
you ain't taking my worms fishing,
Last time we were down in West Virginia visiting my dad and stuff, my cousin's husband, he's one of them fucking true fucking mountain men down there, I guess. I don't know, man. We walked out on the porch and there was a copperhead curled up by the steps. And I ain't hit no. I'm light the fucking house on fire. I ain't going near no damn copperhead. That's me. I'm afraid of snakes, right? I admit that. I don't care. I'm a pussy. Don't like snakes. Don't like sticks that even look like snakes. So
Right.
he just walks down and grabs it by the tail and whips it around and is like snaps it. Like fucking broke its neck or something, and he just walks over and throws it in the weeds. He's like, there.
Get it done right away. Don't
Yeah. I was like,
feel
Jesus
like
Christ.
Yeah,
My luck, I would have reached down just to grab it, and it would have turned and bite me, you know?
Right. Yeah.
Well, that's because you'd
Ohio.
be dancing around like a crazy lady, seeing them
Yeah.
mouse or something.
you pick them up by the tail and you crack them like a whip.
That's what he did.
Yeah.
It was fast as hell. He just walked up behind it, grabbed it, was like,
the
"Chow."
only way to do it. I don't do it enough to get it right.
Yeah. Right. I'd do that and it'd stick to my face.
Yeah, the
Right.
neck, get it wrong. Oops, sorry, bird.
You know, it's like you see that picture of that alligator trying to open that guy's door or whatever. And I'm like, that's why I live where the fucking wind hurts my face. You know what I mean?
Right.
Ain't got to worry about no. Well, actually, that's a lie, because a few years ago there was a 6-foot alligator in one of the creeks around here. There was a church group that stopped. There's like a, I don't know, it's not a national park, but it's like a, like a wetlands, and there's and there's parks and places to go eat picnics and stuff. And there's like a swimming hole, and this church group stopped their van and unloaded. All the kids jumped in the water and was swimming. And one of the adults was like, "Everybody out of the water! Everybody out of the water!" There's a 6-foot fucking alligator just hanging out underneath the bridge.
In Ohio,
Yeah, it must have been a pet, and it got too big and they let it go or something.
we have an alligator sanctuary down the road over by the reservation.
Do
I
they
didn't
bring them inside or something for the winter or what?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I never thought it would last long. It's been over 10 years. That place is still thriving. People go there.
Well, I watched a video one time where alligators that, people like get rid of them or dump them or flush them or whatever, that they can survive and are temperate. It's just in the wintertime, like they'll stick their nose out of the water and just their nostrils, and the fucking water will freeze over in their body because they're cold-blooded animals.
They could survive an ice age, I'm sure.
Yeah. And then once it heats up, they fucking are back to it, I was like, man, that's what we need on the border, on that fucking Rio Grande River. Florida needs to take a bunch of alligators over there and dump them in that river.
Gunpowder needs some tips and tricks on how to
Crack a whip.
where the classes are for cracking a whip, grabbing the tail.
She wants the class for her lumber snack.
Who?
Gunpowder Beauty.
Oh, I can crack a whip.
Oh, God. Oh, my God.
Careful, you might break a hip.
All right, I'm back.
Hey, Mikey.
Hey.
There's almost a mutiny here, Mike. It's a good thing you got back here in time.
Yeah, Stevie was trying to
He's
get
going live. He's going live in like 2 minutes, so.
just called him out. He's gonna-
What happened?
Good plan, Ohio. It was Ohio's idea
What?
to have a chat on Stevie's channel.
Why is Stevie not in here?
Because he sat in the basement for 30 minutes and he said, fuck you. He went to go get his own chat.
Right, isn't that right, Steve?
We're all moving over to his channel in like a minute.
Yep. You weren't here to let him up on the chat.
Well, you know what? I was here for how long were we on, Dish?
Long time.
He could have came on any time before I fucking left. And I was
Well,
only gone
Is
for.
he in the basement now?
No, he's not in the basement now. So
Gunpowder, right?
I don't have the chat. What's Gunpowder saying?
She
said,
she said,
she said, "Holy shit, y'all!"
throw people under the bus.
Hey, Cameo.
Hey,
Hey, Cameo.
It was
How are you? Good to see you. Stevie, you coming in or no? Or is he gonna do his own?
That's a channel that's been around the YouTubes for a long time.
Oh, Cameo. Oh,
Why
God,
did he
yeah.
give up gunpowder? That's why he didn't give up power in the first place. He didn't want mutiny.
I wasn't gone that long, was it, Dish?
No.
2.5 hours.
Go fuck your fist.
Ouch.
Put some fucking lipstick around your fucking forefinger and your thumb and just let it rip.
Dude, I can't even find your fucking channel. I search it and it doesn't come up.
Yeah,
I
well,
go to my subscribers, it don't come up. I go to my
you got
notifications.
to be subscribed to me. It's all right. I understand how it is, Mr. $1 Million fucking video. I
I'm
get it.
subscribed
Listen,
to you.
Gunpowder.
shit, you don't look a day over 45, Gunpowder. You don't want to play with the master, Gunpowder. That's for sure.
The master.
Mike,
No, you do not want to play with the master.
What's your thing look like this time?
Oh, we don't want to know what his thing looked like.
It's a perch.
My icon on my YouTube.
No, I'm down. I'm 5 hours from now, so no, it's bullshit. Damn it.
Are you plugged
Mike
in?
DeLucia.
It's Mikey
Sure.
DeLucia.
It's not under Mike DeLucia. Susie, why'd you bring him?
Hi guys.
First of all, you come in the chat. You come in the chat a long time ago. You don't come up when I'm here. I leave and you want to come up.
I didn't come in the chat. We didn't get a notification, so we started a killer movie.
Yes, you did. You came in the chat out at 10:12.
Damn it! Why won't this work? Come on, work.
Hang on, Steve.
That doesn't look like Michael DeLucia to me. That
It's not
Unless-
Michael DeLucia. It's Mikey
unless you got a
D.
boob job. Look at that. Did you get a
You're
boob
not
job?
listening.
It's Mikey DeLucia, you dingbat.
Mikey
How's
D.
that?
Send him a link to my fucking YouTube page, will you? For Christ's sake.
Yeah, I can do that if he needs me to.
Holy
No,
shit.
I'm on a mission here. Oh, there he is. Subscribe. Yeah, I'm subscribed. I even got the bell. The bell's even.
Runged. I think Mike is on that shadow ban bullshit because I don't
No,
get
it's
to
cool,
notice
dear.
this on the computer, but I get the pop up on my phone. Hi, Cameo.
Hello.
So how you been, Susie?
I'm what? I'm doing
Have you
good.
been?
Doing?
Hang on, gunpowder. You can't use that word that way. You got to when you're talking like that. You got to.
She spelled it out the right way and everything.
Up and over.
Up and over.
Come on.
Usually
I'm
women
here.
don't say.
Can I sit on your
Usually-
lap?
Usually women don't say they
Get off
come.
of
Usually
here.
women say they have an orgasm.
Yeah, but she said I didn't
Squirted.
come in the chat. I always miss the fun.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, they squirted, whatever, right? But
Wait,
you know, she could have said something like
Oh, there.
it was orgasmic or something. You know what I mean? But she can say whatever she wants. I don't give a shit.
Don't be shy.
I'm not like these other people that throw other people on the bus. I don't throw people on the bus.
That's right.
But it's nice to know that I got people watching my back at the same time.
Yeah, I see that.
Nobody watched your back, dude. I'm telling
Because Stevie was going to pull a Michelle, and I would have called you Michelle for the next year.
you. Actually, do you know who actually contemplated on starting a chat on their channel?
Actually, the only Michelle I would pull was a tampon out of Mike's ass.
Nope, that's not a Michelle.
Hang on.
What?
We were actually contemplating, and the person on this panel that was thought about it had some serious issues, was thinking about putting a chat on her channel.
Shalisa,
No.
And
we're
now
gonna
they're trying
have
to throw
an
me
epic
under the
we're
bus.
gonna-
listen
we're
to
gonna
me.
have an
Don't
epic
say it, Ohio.
chat.
Don't say it, Ohio.
Listen to me.
You'll totally kill the rest of the street.
Listen to me closely. It's not even funny trying to get Dish in trouble with me because you can't do it.
I'm not trying to get her in trouble.
You just can't. You can't get me
I'm
to
just
believe
letting
that
you
she-
know not everybody on this panel got your back. You know what I'm saying?
Out of everybody on this panel, Dish has my back better than anybody.
Really? Look at her StreamYard account. It was scheduled for 1 minute.
Yeah.
We believe everything you say.
This would be so horrible in a police interrogation.
Dish,
I would, wouldn't I?
Dish and
He's just
Susie.
sitting there cracking up the whole night.
Yeah.
Dish
I
and
did
Susie,
what?
I trust more than anybody. The rest of you people, okay? I mean, come on, knock it up. Stevie, Susie, want to see something funny? Look at the little blue name for Shalisa. Is it missing anything?
Yeah, a little bit. Little recognition. Hey!
Right? No
When he starts
Steve, no
contributing,
F.
when he starts contributing more to the channel, he'll get his name back.
Oh!
Oh.
She's
Mike,
gonna
kick
change
it
it,
off.
Robert.
What's this button do?
Damn.
Right?
Who do we just lose?
Nope.
Really? You're going to ask that after
Oh, yeah, Shalisa. Okay.
you started busting her balls and she left, dude?
She
I
was
didn't
done
break
with
her
it.
balls. I didn't break her balls. All I said was she didn't put Steve's name in the fucking block. I wasn't
I bet-
lying.
Gunpowder said.
I didn't realize telling the truth was breaking balls.
There
Look,
you go.
There you go.
I wasn't lying. I don't lie.
damn.
The only thing I lie about is my age. That's it. That's it.
Uh-oh. You better hope she don't have your address, Ohio. She's
Who?
coming out for blood.
She does. Gunpowder's got everybody's address.
What gunpowder threatened me?
She's gonna
Yeah.
kill you.
She said she's about to whoop your ass. Of course, you'd probably like that, so that's really not a threat or a bad thing for you.
You
For
know,
bad mouth and
You know what
dish.
gunpowder? You know what gunpowder? Right here, gunpowder. Bring it.
Bring it.
She's only
You know
3
what?
hours.
Matter of fact, yes, bring it right now. Bring it.
Oh, he's got the red shirt out. Look
She's only
out.
3 hours. Hey, she's only 3 hours away. You're fucked.
God damn, it's cold down here.
doing the whole way too.
Nip-ons.
He's not fired up enough. He's cold.
Getting a little bit nipply.
Getting a little bit nipply.
It is brought.
Such naughty
listen.
language for a young lady.
You're hit.
You listen here, gunpowder. I ain't afraid to fight no girl. I'll roll all over the floor with you.
In gear,
we know that.
never cut down Gunpowder Beauty like that again.
Oh, dang.
You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. My daughter and I cranked that song.
Oh man, it is brought, she
Oh,
said.
well.
Yep.
I'm about to get throat punched. Get a throat punch and a bless your heart.
Oh,
Please do it on video.
don't forget the flying thermos with the dent in it.
I don't believe I've ever seen a throat punch live on YouTube.
Hey, you know what? She had her chance, but you know what? She crumbled because when we were in Columbus together, I told her, I said, Gunpowder. She turned around and said, well, I said, get your ass in the truck. And she did.
Why do I think you are fucking lying through your teeth?
I bet you got to know Texas girls now. A 45 and to get in the truck, you're making babies. That's like
Hang on, now, hang on.
Pickup man.
You want to play games, Mikey? You want to play games, Mikey?
Fight with
Hey,
my-
why would you want to roll over around on the floor with him, Gunpowder? What are you fucking kidding me? He'll squish you like a fucking bug.
yeah, but Gunpowder is the good kind of cry.
You're as smooth. Oh, I can't get that song out of my head.
Oh, that
Tennessee whiskey.
That looked like a pretty nice perch there you had, Mike. On that thumbnail.
Yeah, that's the one I caught a couple of years back, Stevie. No, a year ago? I don't know. And I was telling Dish, that video we did with my buddy in the boat with my neighbor upstairs. Anyways, he on one side of the boat, he's fishing one side of the boat, I'm fishing the other. He's catching fucking pickerel left and right, and I'm catching perch. That's the same day I caught that bass on the white spinnerbait.
You can't read them.
Poor Gunpowder's got the throbbing. Because I mentioned the 45 and the pickup truck.
Can't believe her baby's 2 years old already. That's crazy.
Wow.
How old?
2.
That's right.
Uh,
Gunpowder's baby was born 1 month after Talon.
Okay.
Debbie's little one. And he just turned 2.
Only because she's allergic to tequila.
Terrible twos. Good luck with that.
Isn't that the one that gets her in trouble every time?
Mhm. And actually, I think it was the head shaving incident that caused that child.
Ohio, did you say she will?
all right, okay.
She wants me to pay the moonshine.
Hey, Gunpowder Beauty. Hey, Gunpowder Beauty. What? Get in the damn truck.
See that?
Get in the damn truck.
She had
Doing
that
what
little,
I told her to do. Get in the damn truck, woman.
had that little Texas wiggle walk. Yes, sir. Hands flopping at the side. Mm-hmm. Now I'm going to have to go buy a $120,000 pickup truck.
I have to go. I have to put a fucking light in my wife's car tomorrow.
How'd you like that, Mikey?
A Bud Light? You trying to get her banned at work or something?
No shit, right, Cameo? No shit.
Yeah, I can't get it to work.
You know what? Hey, Cameo. You know what? You know what a redneck foreplay is? Or actually, it's not even redneck foreplay, Cameo. Ohio, shut that off a minute, will you? You know, Cameo.
You call me Big Papa. How about I call you Daddy? Yeah.
Yeah. But, nothing wrong with being a redneck, Cameo. But what I'm saying is that it's not so much. It's not so much that it's redneck foreplay. That's how the Southerners do it, right? They think Southerners think foreplay is a fucking Budweiser and a wink. You know what I'm saying? They're ass backwards people down there. You know what I'm saying? They're like the hillbillies, for Christ's sake. The fucking Whitakers.
The Whitakers.
You know, they're all inbred and everything else down there.
Down where?
Yeah, Southerners.
He says so.
Cameo, you must have heard me say Southerners before.
He ain't been
Southerners.
in a while.
People that live in the South. Southerners. You know, because they talk weird. Other than Gear, when I say Southerners, I'm not picking on Gear because Gear I like.
Southerner.
And Gear doesn't talk like a Southerner either. Ain't that right, Gear?
Gear's Midwestern.
Gear's looking on Google right now how to fucking get a map to your house and beat your ass.
Bless your heart, Mikey. We don't drink Bud Light. I wouldn't drink Bud Light if they said here's $500,000. Drink Bud Light. Bud Light is for fucking women, number one. Okay. And it's moonshine and Keystone Light. You won't drink Bud Light, but you'll drink Keystone Light, which is like watered flavored beer. Keystone Light is like it's like drinking Coors Light. Ugh.
Get some bush in you.
Yeah, my dad, I don't know what he sees in Coors Light.
You gotta drink like fucking 30 of them to get a buzz.
When you drank, like, what was your drink?
Budweiser.
Natural ice.
For beer?
Yeah.
For beer, it was Budweiser.
Budweiser.
I mean, you know, I drank Color Sombreros that night for a nightcap. I drank Wild Turkey was real fun.
Mike, just confess, you drink anything that anybody handed
No, not anything. No. On a 95-degree day, I used to make gallons of vodka Collins mix. It's like lemonade with the fucking most booze you can put in a fucking jar. That was fucking awesome.
Never had it.
Oh,
See,
go to the store.
Here I'll drink.
Don't get her started. That ain't. I don't need it.
Susie, go to the store. Go to the liquor store, or if you have a corner store that sells booze, right?
Shit, we can buy it at the gas station here.
Yeah, all right. Look for Tom. It's called Tom Collins mix. Okay, you buy that, and some people mix it with gin. Some people make it with vodka. Either way, whichever you prefer, and just do what they say in the directions. It tastes just like a lemonade.
Wow. Okay.
Goes down quick, comes up quicker.
You'll be on your ass before you know it.
Could be tough.
A little
Hey,
word
boy.
to the wise if you're traveling, because I like Molson Canadian. If you ever go to Canada and you order a Molson Canadian, they look at you like you're fucking
Like you're a foreigner.
like you're restarted. Because Because in Canada, it's just a Molson.
It's just Molson.
It's not a Molson candy.
Right. Ah,
And they
boy.
drink Pilsner too.
I like Labatt's.
I like Michelob Light.
I used
I
to
like
drink
water.
I used to drink Harp. A lot of Harp.
I used to drink regular Michelob.
Did you?
Yeah. When I first
Do you like Amaretto?
No.
Or like
I like
an
Amaretto Sours and Amaretto Slammers.
No.
No, he didn't say Kahlua.
I use Kahlua. I used Kahlua. I didn't use coffee brandy. I didn't use Amaretto. I just used Kahlua milk. Shake it like a son of a bitch. Put it. I used to fill my stainless steel cup with ice.
And head to work.
Put the Kahlua sombrero. Put some Kahlua in there. Pour some milk in there. Shake that fucking thing till my hands freeze. Oh my God, it's Hershey milk all over again. It's just good night. Oh, the zombies are good.
Pabst Blue Ribbon.
Yep.
That's
PB
the
Army,
another one.
ASAP.
But my first beer was actually Schlitz.
Schlitz. I remember you saying that.
Malt
Did it give you the shits?
I went
Little
through a
bit.
stage. I
Little
went
bit.
through a stage where I drank a lot of White Russians at one time.
Wow.
You ever had a
See,
White
I
Russian?
couldn't drink the White
Those
Russian.
are good if you don't overdo the vodka.
Yeah.
Never had a White Russian.
It's just a Kahlua sombrero with vodka in it.
Mail order, dear. Mail order.
Good whiskey on the rock.
Put Kahlua, milk, and a touch of vodka.
Gear.
These rose-colored glasses.
Vodka, Kahlua, and then a lot of people use like cream instead of milk.
Yeah, you can use
Half
cream.
and half.
You can use cream.
And then you wonder why you're gaining weight.
Yep.
Yeah, my ex used to put this much Kahlua and cream, and then the rest of it vodka.
Oh, that's
Ugh.
too much.
Man,
You don't
it
want
tastes
too
like
much
shit.
vodka.
Oh my gosh, Mad Dog 2020.
Too much vodka.
It's really not. It's not Mad Dog.
But when I first started, before I started drinking Wild Turkey, for you older people would know this, when I first started drinking Wild Turkey, I used to drink Old Granddad.
Oh yeah.
That was probably the smoothest fucking whiskey I ever put down my throat.
And it sounds cheap.
What's that?
The whiskey, the name of the whiskey sounds cheap when you say old granddad, but it was pretty good.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but you know what? People say Mad Dog 2020, but that's not what it's called.
Yeah. Why don't you just go get some Boone's Farm apple
It's-
wine while you're at it?
Boone Strawberry Fields or whatever.
Yeah, I Boone's Farm and it's freaking empty 2020.
Oh my gosh.
Fucking Boone's Farm. Let's party like it's 1991, people. Yeah.
91 Boone's Farm. Holy shit, that shit's been around for like.
Yeah,
Well,
but
I'm
I'm
91.
talking. In 91 was when I was like in high school, so therefore all the girls
You in
drank.
high school at 91?
Yeah.
I just turned old enough to drink in 1981.
91.
91, I was how old?
But that
That's
MD
probably
is
just
for
getting out of
Mogan
diapers.
David.
I was 24 fucking years old in 91.
Graduated in
Stevie
91.
was
You were
34.
34 years old in 91.
I was 24 in 91. I broke my neck in 91. Don't tell me how
I
old
thought
I
you
was.
said. I thought you said 34. I was like, Jesus
No,
Christ!
I
isn't
said
it?
no. No, Stevie was 34.
I'm so old. When I used to drink Boone's Farm, they only had 2 flavors.
Right. Apple and what?
Yep.
You're so old that
Strawberry
you owe
wine.
Jesus $1.
She graduated in 1073.
That's before currency was even in stone.
Right.
Right. I mean, I graduated in 92, Mikey. So
Graduated
There's no way you're younger than Dish.
in
No fucking way.
Yeah, I think he's a year younger than.
yeah, I'm like a year younger. How old are you, Dish?
51.
Yeah, I just turned 51.
Shoot, with the oldest one here.
Always.
Gear's younger than me, right?
As long as we don't look the oldest, that's the
Yeah, I
secret.
think.
Let me
I
tell you
think
something.
Gears
Gear's
is
not
younger.
even. Gear's the fucking baby of the family here, folks.
I'm 37 in June.
Yep.
Wow, 10 years younger than me.
I'm gonna
Told you.
say not
That's
these-
my story, and I'm sticking to it.
There
Hey,
you go.
So forth.
Dish,
Gear's young enough to be fucking Stevie's fucking kid.
maybe he is.
Maybe he is.
I'm just going to tell Dish if she ever thought of some cradle robbing Gears right down there.
Remember that one time, Steve, you drove from Louisiana up north and you stopped in Missouri?
That was it.
Had that
About 37
overnight.
years ago. About 37 years ago.
SKS said Hams was his first beer. Traded a baggie of homegrown for a wheelbarrow half full of Hams beer.
Dang.
DC was 12.
12.
Hey,
Man,
MCK.
CK.
MCK, how that lie, kid. Good to
That's
see
pretty
you.
damn good trade, actually.
Yeah, it's not
Can you
bad. It's
change-
small.
The first beer I ever
The
drank
camera.
was Little Kings. Remember Little Kings?
No.
Oh man, Little Kings came in these tiny little round bottles. They were only like this tall.
It looked like a miniature keg or barrel, kind of.
My first was Schlitz, and
I
then
don't know.
we graduated
They
to
look like miniature
PBR.
Heinekens, to be honest with you.
We
Little Kings.
graduated to PBR, and then we graduated to Budweiser, and that's where I stayed for beer.
Me, I started with straight liquor because I hated beer.
3 hop varieties with an
Hey, MZK.
Who's got a TV on?
Kings speak 7 ounces.
Why am I hearing voices?
That's me. There,
Uh-uh.
there's a guy holding 2 Little Kings,
Mute that, will you?
and
Oh,
those were
Kings? I never
yeah,
heard
they
of
were 5% alcohol.
that. No, never
Wow.
heard of those.
Does anybody remember-
Amstel Light and Amstel wasn't that bad either.
Anybody remember Buckhorn beer?
Nope.
It was-
Fuck, how old are you, Steve? Jesus Christ.
It wasn't worth acknowledging. It was a terrible beer. You could get a case of it for like $3.
We used to have red, white, and blue beer.
Yeah,
Yep.
It was like cheap as hell.
I remember seeing that.
Didn't PBR put that out? Is there like second backup beer or
I
something?
don't know.
My father used to say to me, "How the fucking drink that Budweiser bullshit?" I says, "Dad, they get the best fucking commercials." I go, how many other fucking beer companies have a fucking jingle that goes dun 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 dun? Are you kidding me? Did the Clydesdales, the whole 9 yards? Not gonna. Fucking PBR don't have that bullshit. Schlitz never had that bullshit. Molson's, Heineken's,
Who shot
Heffenreppen's.
JR beer?
Yeah, from Dallas. I didn't even know they had that.
What about Jimmy Carter's brother? Didn't they have Billy beer or something like that?
I found 2 cans of that, all rusty and stuff. I got a picture of it somewhere. I think
What do
I
you call
used it for a thumbnail.
Sam Adams is pretty good too. For you
Stroh's, remember Stroh's?
Yes.
Detroit.
Oh my God, Milwaukee's best. I think I puked some of that up
We used
before.
to shoot that out of. We used to shoot that out of a PVC cannon.
I think the worst hangovers I ever had was off that Milwaukee's Best.
Milwaukee's best. That and Peels.
Yeah.
We used to fucking. We made it. We made a cannon, and we used to shoot those out of the fucking cannon.
If you're ever constipated, get yourself a. Don't even have to be a 12-pack. It can be a 6-pack of Natty Light. That'll get you going.
Yep.
Natty Light.
Yep.
I bought some Keystones one time. I didn't like that. That tastes like shit.
Keystone, yeah.
It tasted skunk. You know what? In their commercial, used to have that guy with no teeth, and he'd be like, "For the skunk beer." Remember, he'd take a drink of the beer, and he'd be like, "Skunk."
Yep. No,
beer generic, right?
I
Yeah,
remember
people.
that there was a craze for about 6 months where everything was generic. You could
Yep.
get generic sick
Yeah,
You
Yep.
mean?
beer.
just a
Come
beer
on.
on it.
Yeah, it's just a white can that says beer in black.
Yep,
All that
cigarettes
is.
are the same way.
I remember a lot of black and white generic stuff.
Yep,
Yes,
cigarettes
you
are the
did.
same way.
Corn chips, mac and cheese.
Fucking.
Yep.
Then there's light beer.
Oh, what's the one that looks like it came in a white bottle? It looked like camel piss and it tastes like camel piss.
White Claw.
Miller High Life.
That's clear bottle.
Whatever. Miller High Life. That is camel piss at its best.
I used to like Miller Genuine Draft.
Night Boyd.
Boyd, good to see you, kid.
Have a good one.
But now I just get some like CLP, stick the little hose up my nose, squirt, squirt. Don't need fucking alcohol, man. It's good to go.
Licking piss.
Fucking clean guns all night long.
But you know what killed me? People used to fucking, just because I drank a lot, right? They all thought they'd go out, they'd buy me like a fucking koozie or something. And I'm like, why would you do that? First of all, it sucks, especially in the summertime, trying to get them off a can or a bottle, right? I go, number two, I don't need them.
Right.
And it's like, so what do you mean you don't need them? She said, what, too many? I says, I never drank a warm beer in my fucking life.
Straight down.
It didn't fucking last long enough to get warm.
That's like my sister-in-law, dude. She drinks wine, and for Christmas, like we get the gift exchange. Every time somebody gets her name, they buy her like a fucking bottle of wine.
Oh, I guess you got tired of that story, huh?
Yeah. And she's like, damn, you guys all think I'm like a wine lush or something? I'm like, well, I mean, every time we come over, you got a glass of wine in your hand. So, yeah.
He brought him back. He brought himself back up again, Dish.
I know, right?
He disappeared and came right back. Playing musical chairs. He
I
wants.
don't know how people are doing that.
That was
I'm
just
on
a
mine.
glitch on my. All that was a glitch on my Wi-Fi.
Oh.
One of the kids probably just fucking joined, Call of Duty or something and sucking most of the bandwidth or something.
I wonder if your kid and my kid cussed at each other on Call of Duty.
Probably. What the fuck, you asshole? I got your back. Blah, blah, blah. Heal me, asshole. Motherfucking heal me. That's what I hear like 4 in the morning.
Heal me.
Yeah, then I get it. Then I got to open the door and they're like, what? I'm like, shut the fuck up.
Apparently nobody's got Stevie's back around here.
What's that?
Because you threw him under the bus.
How'd I throw him under the bus?
You said he was going to do a chat. It was supposed to
Oh,
be
that
Steve.
wasn't me. That was Dish that said that.
No, it wasn't.
I'm pretty sure it was.
All I
She
know
was
was
all over it. She kept winking at me and stuff.
apparently you didn't hear about the one-way ticket Dish just bought to fucking New Hampshire for the rest of her life, did you? Did you?
Right. Like she would ever go anywhere one way. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. We'll just call that let's say, a working vacation.
Yeah.
Oh, so I was up to the other day, Sunday. I was trying to find the different states, the best states, for gun laws, this, that, and the other thing. The problem was that they would they were adding shit that didn't matter to me, like just stupid shit. It had nothing to do with the guns themselves or the gun laws themselves. It was just stupid shit. So,
Ohio is right again.
so then I put in there, I put on the thing, I put easiest state to obtain a license, whatever, something like that. And then finally, that was the right one to put in there. But But like I said, they got New Hampshire at like fucking 13 or 14. By the way, folks, Michigan was like number 22. Just saying.
Doesn't surprise me.
And Ohio was like 23 or 24 or something. You know,
I think you're
Massachusetts
looking at that.
Massachusetts bringing up the rear at number 43.
One of them eastern states are trying to ban altogether up there.
Nah, not here.
North or you? North or you?
North of me
Maine.
is- no, north of me is
Maine's,
all
yeah, no, Maine is going for it.
going for what?
Gun ban.
It's not gonna. They're constitutional. How the fuck's that gonna happen?
Because they're trying to change it.
It's not gonna happen.
Vermont's real shitty too. You can't get a gun in Vermont.
No, actually, Vermont wasn't a bad state. The best one was
Well, let's put it this way:
The
there's
best-
some Democrats in Maine trying to push some major gun control.
The
Not saying
best-
they're going to do it, but they're
the
trying.
best two states. The best two states was Idaho, Arizona. Who was the third one?
Wyoming.
Wyoming, Tennessee. Yeah.
No, good.
It used to kill me. People would be like, "Oh, Texas, everybody has a gun. Texas, Texas, Texas." Texas had some of the strenuous gun laws
Yeah.
for the longest time.
They're ranked. They were ranked, I think, 10th or something.
And
See,
it's
they're- I mean,
mainly
they shouldn't even be 10th. They should be in the 30s.
Yeah. So what are they trying to ban in Maine?
pretty much everything.
I think it's semi-automatic rifles and anything over 10
Yeah.
rounds or something like that.
You know why? I told you this a long time ago. When it comes to cigarettes and fucking flavored fucking tobacco, whatever Massachusetts does, Maine does.
Huh.
I'm being serious. I'm dead serious.
Nobody doubted you.
There's only 2 states in the union you can't hunt on a Sunday. Everybody want to fucking take a wild guess which 2 they are?
There was a couple counties here not too many years ago.
Yeah, you used to not be able to hunt in Ohio on Sundays, but now you can.
It's fucking unbelievable.
Well, they want your ass in church.
See, the problem is that Maine, Portland North, you're all set. Okay? Portland South is all the fucking Massachusetts annex people that turned a good state into a bunch of fucking tots. So that's where you're getting all your fucking push from. And by the way, Portland isn't even the capital, and it's got the most people in it. You know?
So it says lawmakers are considering several bills related to beefing up the state's mental health system and others to expand background checks, institute a 72-hour waiting period between a gun and its purchase and pickup, and another ban devices that turn guns into nearly automatic weapons.
Nearly automatic.
Nearly automatic. Yeah.
Yikes.
You guys.
Yeah, but Massachusetts was ranked 7th worst. You know, like 43rd. Only California, Jersey, Connecticut,
New York,
not Delaware. Delaware was kind of a good place to get firearms.
Or state.
What the hell? What the hell? What was it?
Pretty.
I think it was one of the.
So you got the worst states on here. It's California, New York, Illinois, New Jersey.
Illinois. That's what it was. Thank you. It was Illinois.
Illinois is bad.
Is Massachusetts 7th on that or 43rd on that? Ohio?
Let me look and see.
I think they are. So we're not the worst. So fuck all y'all.
44th on this one.
That ain't bad. I'll take 44.
So the worst is California, then New York, Illinois, New Jersey, Connecticut, Maryland, Massachusetts.
Maryland, yeah.
Rhode Island, then Michigan, then Hawaii.
I don't understand the Michigan thing. Is it to carry or gun friendly or what?
Worst states to be a gun owner.
Because I've never had an issue.
Yeah, but read into the worst. Read into why it's the worst, because it could be if you have the castle law. It could be if you have to retreat in your own home. And that's the bullshit. That's the bullshit I didn't do. I just typed in what's the easiest place, easiest state to buy a firearm.
Well, I don't know. That may be old data, because I can walk into a store right now and buy a pistol, a rifle, anything. I don't need no card, no pre-approval, no nothing.
Right, but you guys are still ranked like 24th or something on the one I saw, 23rd, something like that.
I think Michigan is higher because they have that. Your guys' concealed carry and open carry is so fucking got so many stipulations to it or something.
But like I said, Idaho and Arizona are the top two.
Right.
Yeah. It's like in Michigan, it's funny because you can't conceal carry on school property, but you can open carry on school property.
Yeah. A lot of states don't allow you to conceal carry on school property.
Man,
Man,
those are hard to get rid of.
Morning glories.
a lot of good. Really, I don't blame him.
What other ones? Anything federal, you can't.
But it said New
Right.
Hampshire. Was it New Hampshire is number 1, and then West Virginia is number 2?
Worst or best?
Best.
Best. Yeah. See, yeah, we're looking at something different because Arizona and like I said, Arizona and Idaho's laws are way better than fucking New Hampshire's.
Well, Arizona.
Idaho, I think you don't even need a, what do you call it? You don't even get a background. You just walk in, you walk out.
Oh, the background.
You have to have a background check.
No, you have the background, yeah, but there's something about there's no there's no waiting period.
Yeah, there's no waiting period in Ohio either.
Here either.
Yeah.
You have to wait.
So here, I'll start at number 1. This is the best states to own a gun. It says New Hampshire, West Virginia, Arkansas, Montana, Mississippi, Missouri, Oklahoma, Texas, South Dakota, North Dakota, Idaho, Wyoming, Maine, Alaska, Alabama, Kentucky, Indiana, Tennessee, Kansas, Arizona, Florida, Louisiana, Georgia, Utah, Iowa, North Carolina, South Carolina, Ohio, Nevada, Virginia, Vermont, Delaware, Oregon. Now, I'm sorry, this can't be right. This is bullshit.
It's not.
When I bought my pistol, as soon as I signed the papers and paid for it and got it in my hands, as soon as I started walking away, I'm like, man, I can't believe they let me buy a gun.
Top things not to say when you're leaving a gun store.
Easiest state to buy a gun.
It's a joke.
Yeah, I hope.
When I worked at the Royal King and at the gun counter or whatever, people be like, "I'm interested in buying this gun." I'm like, "Okay, well, so let's get you started on a 4473. Have you filled the paperwork?" Well, I'm paying cash. So,
Duh.
but I'm paying cash. I'll pay cash for it. So, okay, you can pay cash for it. Here, fill this form out, but I want to pay cash. Yes, still got to fill out the fucking form, dumbass. You know.
Some people.
I know my rights.
Yeah.
There you go.
And that's the guys you get that retching feeling in your gut sliding that gun across the counter. I don't think you should own one for that.
5 flowers, dear. Those are my favorite. The orange.
No. I had this lady. She come in. She was looking at a SIG P380 or something like that. Little rainbow looking thing.
First of all, she was looking at a SIG. You should have thrown her out.
So I slide the doors, unlock it, slide the cabinet open, pull it out, right the slide a couple times, look in it, lock the slide back, flip it over, hand it to her. She's like, oh, and she's like, now how do you drop the slide? I was like, well, just pull back on it and just let it go nice and easy. And she does, she's like, oh, and then just points it right fucking at me. And I was like,
Oh,
"Give me that."
no.
I took it from her.
So
She's like, what? It's not loaded. I'm like, it doesn't matter if it's loaded or not. I don't want you pointing a fucking gun at me. And I was like, you know what? Get out of my store. I'm not selling you a gun. So she went straight to the fucking front counter and complained about me. And then the manager came over with her and said, what's going on? And I said, well, she was looking at this gun. I pulled it out, made sure it was safe, unloaded and everything, and handed it to her, showed her how to drop the slide down, and she turned around and pointed it right at me. And I took it away from her and told her to get out of the store. And he goes, okay, ma'am, get out of my store.
Nice.
Good
She's
job.
like, well, man, y'all never buy it. And he's like, yeah, whatever. The World King's going to go broke because you didn't buy a fucking $400 gun. Sorry, not happening.
Right.
That's what when people say, like, I'll never come back here again, well, fine. We won't have to deal with you anymore.
Just zip it and leave.
Yeah.
No.
Your $7, extra value meal is not going to break McDonald's.
Right.
Gary, you got a greenhouse?
No, he painted it white.
No, I mean,
No.
the flowers he's getting are going to grow.
No.
Yep. You got to understand Deer, though. He just puts them dumps all the packages into his hand and just throws them out in the wind.
Some of the butterfly weed and these wild flower, these are going to my old job, the flower beds.
I never
I
had
was
any
told-
butterfly weed. How's it? Does it get you pretty high?
You see butterflies.
You smoke enough of it.
Tweet, tweet,
Yeah,
tweet.
You gotta.
Imaginary butterflies with your net.
Weed. Unicorn weed.
Oh, by the way, y'all, they're putting fentanyl in weed now, so be careful what weed you buy. Just saying.
I always get mine from the evidence room. I mean,
that would be the worst place, I would think.
Yeah, you did say that out loud, Ohio.
I like how you immediately backed out
dude,
of it.
the evidence room is like about 25 feet from my office, and when weed's legal now in Ohio, so it doesn't matter. So they don't confiscate it like they used to. But man, back in the day, they'd confiscate that shit, and somebody would have some stuff that stunk bad, and it'd be like, man, I'm getting nauseated smelling that shit. I was like, you need a fan up in that room or something.
I make weed candles that have skunk fragrance in them.
Oh God, damn.
So go grab one.
I can't tell you how many apartment buildings I've delivered to that just smell like skunk weed. I think that's the next downfall, people complaining about the smell.
I like when you walk into a gas station, you walk up behind somebody, paying for their gas or buying lottery tickets, and it's just like,
Oh my gosh.
you get a fucking contact buzz just smelling them.
Right.
Well, that's
Oh
why.
my God, this one smells so good.
That's why this is used at work. The way.
Right.
Careful! They put lithium batteries in there. Did you hear about the guy who put the flashlight in his mouth and died from lithium batteries?
I don't
Just think.
I got it. Steve, you're the biggest Debbie Downer ever, man. Every time someone mentions something, you be like, somebody died from that. Somebody died.
You're the one who quit buying Olites because of the one incident.
Somebody died from that.
Stevie,
you see that new KitchenAid blender?
You're
Some kid lost his hand in one of those other day.
Okay. Pineapple, pear,
so
He
and
quit.
persimmon. No wonder it smells so good.
Mike looks like he's going to throw up.
Stevie, Michigan is trying to put your governor there, Gretchen Whitmer, however how you say her name.
Which ass?
Yeah, something that's because of the Michigan State
Shooting.
There's bills that go into effect this year. The bills include an expansion of background checks, requirements to store guns away from children, and a new red flag law.
Yeah.
She also signed legislation in November to temporarily ban people convicted of domestic violence from possessing and purchasing firearms and ammunition.
That's already a law.
That's already a law.
Yeah.
Okay, it's federal, not state. It's federal, not state. That's why New Hampshire's fucking one of the reasons why New Hampshire is up there with their leniency, because they're lenient on that.
Yeah, but if it's federal, it's a federal law. So, and if
Okay,
state does
but
it,
states run the law. Listen to me. I've told you this 8 million times. I called the state of New Hampshire, right, to make sure I was right. I can buy a gun if I was a resident in the state of New Hampshire, I can buy a gun with no problem whatsoever.
So you're saying state law?
You know why?
overrides federal law.
You know why? They don't recognize Lautenberg's fucking law from '68. They ratified it in '96 or something. But this Representative Lautenberg, they call it the Lautenberg law. Okay, that nobody that has a domestic violence case against them ever, or if you pled guilty to, had a quaff, for those who don't know what a quaff is, a continuance without a finding.
Oh, I thought
anything like that.
No.
Okay, anything like that.
Oh wait, that's a queef.
Anything like that, you're not, unless you're in a state like New Hampshire, you're not going to own a gun. Florida's the same way. Okay, here's how you get. Here's how I can buy any handgun I want in the state of New Hampshire. Hey, Billy, my neighbor, you're selling your gun? Yep, I'll buy it. Yep,
private sales. Yeah.
Mike, show me your driver's license. I show my driver's license. Now I can buy any long gun. You can buy any long gun that you want in the state of New Hampshire. Walk in the store, show the license, do everything you need to do. They're still going to call it, check your name through, and you're going to get through all the time.
If you're a resident.
If you're a resident in New Hampshire.
All right.
And
Yeah,
Florida is the same way. So is it called? I believe so is in Colorado.
You can buy a long gun in another state if your state borders. Like I can buy a long gun in Michigan.
Yes, I can buy. When I had my FID card, I can buy. I bought my shit in New Hampshire.
Yeah,
but
I just put it up.
But I mean, any long gun I want, I can buy an AR in in New Hampshire. You know what I'm saying? Without an issue.
If I was you, I'd go get me a fucking post office box in New Hampshire. or go rent a fucking 1-bedroom studio apartment someplace.
You can get a post office box at FedEx, who is a licensed gun dealer. They can receive firearms.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
Saying.
I used to ship when I worked for FedEx. I used to ship all the ammo. I used to
You
ship
go into
ammo
this
to fucking.
and you look, they got one shelf with all kinds of rifles and stuff on it.
I used to ship ammo to fucking SIG. But yeah, so.
Nice.
Because I asked her, Ohio, how if I could fill out a 4473, and I have to write down that I have that charge, and how do you know what I mean? How does that? Federal law is going to supersede state law with something like that. And then she told me, she said, "Well, you have private sales."
Yeah, private sale.
And the only thing you need is with the private sale is an acknowledgement that you don't think that the person is a prohibited person, and they have to be from the state of New Hampshire. That's it.
Right. Yeah, that's how it is everywhere.
So, in other words, the state law does not override the federal law.
No, it never does. However, However, New Hampshire doesn't acknowledge that federal law. They don't acknowledge a lot of federal laws, by the way, not just that one.
Yeah,
But
yeah, I
Hampshire-
understand. But you just said, the lady said, if you say that on that form,
Well, because they're gonna call it in, and when they punch my numbers through, it's gonna say that I have a charge again. I got quite a few of them.
can you do
against me.
private sales in your state?
I don't even know.
I bet you can.
I don't even know.
But the thing is, it doesn't matter, private sales or not. If somebody who has a charge against them gets caught with a firearm, they're going
Right.
to jail.
See, here's the difference, though, is that
There you wouldn't.
in New Hampshire, I would be okay because the state law says I can do it.
Ew.
Is that non-alcoholic gear or the alcohol stuff?
That's Seagram's.
No,
Nasty.
they sell hot damn
Oh,
and sea
sorry,
fireball and
What is
everything
that?
up
Fireball?
here in the gas stations. But you got to look on the label. If it's sitting out in the aisle, you look at the label and it says no alcohol.
Non-alcoholic, yeah.
It's just hot, burns your throat.
Yep.
Yeah, I know why.
My brother gave me a bottle of that, and I'm like, ew.
Yeah, that shit's hot. I'll tell you, anybody ever offers you a snort of extra sharp ginger brandy, turn it down. Trust me. That shit's so hot, it takes your breath away.
I like it.
Literally, you'll be choking.
Wow.
Alcohol 33% by volume, 166 proof
No, that's the good one.
That's good. That's a good one.
or 66 proof.
Yeah,
That's only allowed in his state.
30.
Well, you can buy it here, but you got to buy it over behind the counter.
Hmm.
The ones they have sitting out in
Gotcha.
public in the gas station where you can buy the 12 pack of them, they're non-alcohol.
See,
So they-
Ohio has state liquor stores. So if you want the real shit, you have to go to the state liquor store. But
Yeah.
you can buy like
So does
the
New Hampshire.
but if you buy the non-alcoholic shit with like the what is it called, like the 40 proof or whatever,
Oh,
I can
duels
buy like 40 proof at the
Right.
Grocery
at
store.
the package store.
Here you can buy it anywhere you want. Damn corner gas station sells liquor.
Yeah, down in West Virginia, it's like that. They have
But this state really cares about your safety.
yeah, that whole locking your guns up away from minors stems from that fucking school
In-
shooting. Hey, they found the dad guilty too, didn't they?
Yep.
In Michigan, if you have a child in the house, or you expect, the grandkids to come over.
So I was looking up the that day that I was looking them up Sunday. Massachusetts. You want to talk about a vague rule? You can carry your handgun in your car loaded. Okay. The wording says it just has to be under your control. Doesn't say it has to be in a locked glove box, separate from your ammo in your trunk and all that happy bullshit.
So when the cop walks up, it should be in your hand.
No,
Yeah, what that is, Mikey, I can explain that to you real
I know
quick.
what it is too. I was going to explain it in a second. It's anything within the reach of your hands is under your control.
But
So,
there's stipulations to that.
so even if I go in a store or I go to a place that you can't carry, I can leave it in my car, like in my car, the little fucking, what do you call it on your door? Right? I can leave it in there as long as my doors are locked.
Right, but here's the stipulation to that law. If you're in the driver's seat and your glove box, you got your pistol in your glove box, which it's under your control, you can reach your glove box. If you have a front seat passenger who's able to reach the glove box also, if they are a prohibited person by being under 18 or a felon or whatever, then you are then breaking the law.
It doesn't say anything like that in Mass.
That's a stipulation. You gotta look into it. It's not going to say, because they're telling you what you can do. They're not telling you what you can't do. So
Because
that's how a lot of people got in trouble in other states with like concealed carry. Like if you had a concealed carry, you're allowed to carry your gun in your car with you.
Loaded
But
fire.
you put it in the glove box and other people had access to it who didn't have a concealed carry permit.
Right.
You were committing a fine. You were committing a crime.
See, I think Maine does it the best, right? So when we go up muzzleloader hunting, all you have to be is a non-prohibited person in your state. You don't even have to have a license. So
Wait, Mike. Wait. Shalisa, don't eat that insulation. It'll choke you.
But it tastes so good, it makes my throat tickle.
Go ahead, Mike. I'm sorry.
If that's the new Owens Corning, they added strawberry flavor to it. It's okay now, Steve.
Oh, okay.
So in Maine, if you don't have to have all right, so I live in Mass. I don't have to have a license in the state of Massachusetts. All I need, so if I want to carry a sidearm with me when I'm hunting in Maine, all I would need is to be a non-prohibited person, and I can do it. I don't need a license. I don't need to go fucking all that bullshit. You just got to be a non-prohibited person.
Open carry, correct?
No, concealed.
No, concealed. Right. It's like Ohio's probably, because Ohio's is you have to be a non-prohibited person. That means you have to be the age of 21 and not have any domestics or assaults. Any charge that you can be jailed up to
2.5 years or more, or a year and a half or more.
Year. Yeah.
Whatever it is. Yeah, I think
Well,
2.5.
Also, before you do that wild adventure, cross-check your hunting rules.
Yes, we can hunt in Maine with a sidearm and carry a muzzleloader.
Muzzleloader, but I bet you can't carry a fucking rifle and a pistol.
At least until the ban goes through.
Well, if you're going to be hunting in where bear are prevalent, you should probably have a sidearm, shouldn't you? There, Steve.
Yes, I believe you can in Michigan, but it cannot be concealed. Like if you're bow hunting, you can carry a pistol, but it cannot be concealed unless you have a concealed carry license.
Okay.
Yeah, no, we can conceal them up north.
Marshmallow.
Oh man, dear, I used to love those things when I was a kid. The marshmallow in them.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit! It's fucking 1:10. Steve, you doing a chat tomorrow night?
Yeah, if I remember, I totally forgot last week.
And I was gonna do one, but I fell asleep in the fucking recliner.
Yeah, that's why I won't own a recliner. There will not be one in
Well, that was a tough week for me last week, so I was fucking tired all weekend long.
Oh, dish visited?
Pretty much.
Shit, you'd be up all night telling everybody.
The naked Zoom call was the best, though. Listen, we're gonna
It's
get out of
early
here.
yet.
I know it's early. We're gonna get out of here, but Stevie might do a chat tomorrow night. So
yeah, if I remember,
if he remembers, I'll text him around 8:30.
Yeah, right. You know how many texts I've gotten from you over the years? Like 6, maybe.
Let's get the fuck out of here. We're on a fucking...
My favorite's when I text him. I say, "Hey, are you doing a chat? I'm in the mood to talk tonight." You know, and he's like, "I don't know." And then 20 minutes later, not doing a chat.
Well, it all depends where I am too. If I'm at work, if I'm at my part-time job, I'm on a forklift, horns blown all the time. I can't hear him. Shit.
I'm talking about
Steve. Texting and driving.
I work my old job tomorrow. helping them on Saturdays until they hire another person.
Oh, you're sucked back in,
Last,
Gear.
last week, no, I ain't leaving this job.
They're gonna
Good
suck
pay,
you in.
good
give you-
pay. Overtime days. Just that one day, I make more, almost more than I'd make there in a week.
Good.
Right.
401k. Soon I'll have 80 hours of vacation time.
Nice.
Got some life insurance,
Good job.
Yeah.
That's
health
awesome.
insurance.
All right, listen. Go head to Stevie's channel around 10ish. He usually puts it up if he remembers to put it up at what 9ish, 9:15ish.
Jay,
But anyways, we're gonna get out of here. Thank you guys for all being here, and
Night, everybody.
we'll see you all next week.
Whatever, Jay Watt.
have a
Peace
good
out.